Number 2, Menon, Van Nunley, and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle,
Amory Castillo.
This 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's up.
It's Monday, Albuquerque. You know what that means? That means the Lobos lose again. That's what that means, Van.
Yee. Coming in hot, huh? No hi, how are you? Just Lobos suck, going right into it.
No, I just don't get it.
What did you get?
I don't get it.
The common courtesy of a pleasant greeting. Hello, happy Monday.
No one cares about your weekend.
Everyone cares about my weekend. 8 people have asked me about my weekend since I've been here.
They were actually asking you about the band, The Weeknd.
Oh, damn it.
I can feel my face when I'm with you.
I'm going to tell you what. Overrated.
The Lobos?
It's just paint with the broad brush. It's all overrated. The Weeknd, the Lobos, young Jake Cassio.
Welcome to the program.
Hello. How are we doing?
Hey, buddy. How are you? How was your day?
Stop.
You doing well?
No one cares.
You look healthy.
Thank you.
How's
You
your
do too.
mother?
People
She's great.
care
Good.
about you two's weekend as much as they care about the Lobos trying to go inside and make baskets. They don't. They don't even try to. So stupid. I just don't even understand. I don't even understand.
You know, it seemed at the beginning of the year
When the
Coach Pitino was like practicing for these exact situations.
what
Different lineups, playing different kinds of basketball. It looked like they're really honing their craft early in the season, playing some run 'em up, playing some backyard ball, playing some D, playing some post ball. But now they're just like, anyone can beat us.
literally anyone.
Would you, who else would like to?
Hey, you know what? I think it'd be a really good idea tonight, boys. Let's go out there. Let's just huck up, I don't know, like 23 threes. Let's huck up 23 of them, hit basically none of them.
True, Washington hit one.
All right. Congratulations.
Cool. Hey, breaking news. Lobos hit a 3. And then give a lot of long rebound opportunities, a lot of big outlets, a lot of transition points. Oh, I just get so fired up, dude. I don't understand.
Well, I think our strength is our weakness this season.
Oh.
So we got great guard play, but we have no size other than that. Amzil has to play
it's a good
as our
size.
backup, like center or power forward when JT Toppin or Nelly Joseph Jr. to get subbed out, and he is not supposed to be playing in the paint. He has to be on the wing shooting threes.
Jalen House needs a game off from shooting threes. He needs a breather.
And Mashburn.
Yeah. Mash at least put 3 in the bucket.
And then don't even get me started on Baker, who's supposed to be our 3 threat, who I've seen hit maybe 2 threes all season.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he didn't even play 10 minutes, yo. What are you going to get on him? Hey, here's what I'm telling you. It's not the athletes. It's not the players on the court.
I agree.
It's this terrible approach. What are we doing, head coach of the Lobos? What are we doing, front office of Lobos Athletic? What are we doing? I got an idea. Set your dudes up for success.
Look,
Crazy.
Sebastian Forsling, 1 minute, 1 rebound. You play him 48 minutes, that's 48 rebounds.
Shut up.
He's a powerhouse, unused, a diamond in the rough, a true gem.
This is your energy right now?
Look, Albino Wembyama can make a difference if he gets significant minutes.
Well, like, we're a pick and roll team, and we don't know how to set a screen.
We picked to not roll. That's what we picked. We picked not rolling.
And we don't have a single inbound play.
Oh, hey, keep going. Preach.
Like, Patino gets all his recognition from that last name. His dad is arguably one of the best coaches in basketball.
Jake
Coming in
Cassio's
hot.
here.
Coming in hot.
505-246-0610. Hear me out. Be able to call a timeout. Be able to stop the bleeding. Be able to get a basket. Hey, it sucks that you lost Air Force by 1. That was embarrassing. That's not the end of the world.
Word.
This is the end of the world.
Oh, we got smoked.
Embarrassed.
Now we didn't even have a chance.
Stop
to come
using
back.
we. You don't want to associate with these people.
You're right.
I'm going to give you guys a cool number. You ready? Fast break points. You know how many on the whole night? You know how many?
12.
2.
Oh my God.
Van,
It's not great.
the boys,
For a bunch of tiny guards that can run fast,
you would
you
think.
need to be running fast and scoring points off of that
me
exact
out.
situation.
Here's a long 3 by Boise State. The rebound goes to the Lobos. Release! Release! Like, go. There's 17 and 19 from the charity stripe. Hear me out. Go to the paint more. We can hit when they're free. Go challenge the rim. Be those guys.
And we turned that ball over so much that game.
Not
We're-
Toppin. Toppin's a stud.
Oh yeah. Toppin's my guy.
Why are the Lobos playing like late career Carmelo Anthony? Real question.
Put some respect on Melo, please.
That's
I
awesome.
said late career.
Yeah, you did. I don't know who a single player on Boise State is.
Max Rice is the son's coach or the coach's son.
They
Cool.
exactly what they want you to think.
Whose 3 best games in his career have been against the Lobos.
Is that real?
Yeah. 35 points and 30 points. 35 points was in the pit.
Can the Mountain West just leave teams out of the postseason tournament? Because watch out, we're in trouble.
Well, how things are landing up for us, we will play against San Jose State. That's a win. Then we'll move on to Nevada. We've proven we can beat them. That's a win.
Why are you saying this so confidently?
Yeah, sure.
Because I believe.
Oh,
Because I want to make
That's
it. I
cute.
want to be in the first 4 in.
oh, extra game.
Yeah, extra game.
extra
Give us a
basketball.
little more juice. We'll play Seton Hall
They don't win these last 2. I think they're out.
without a doubt.
Look, Boise State.
They're going to be out of the NIT?
Boise State is getting votes by.
Is that what you're saying?
No, out of the big dance.
No.
baby.
Ooh, hold up. They're
No.
not in that one.
No, they're
They're in the NIT.
eek. I think they're still penciled in to the big dance. But
As
if they
an
lose
11
these
seed.
last 2, they're 100% out.
Yeah, we got a chance.
I think as of now, even with that L to Boise State, they're still penciled in. But you got to win these last 2.
Who have they beat?
In UNM's defense, in their defense,
They wish they had defense.
Boise State was ranked higher than them, and Boise State was at home. That's a conference game that most teams should win. You beat a team you're supposed to beat at home.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, you listen to Van over here?
Yeah, that made no
No,
sense. to
hey,
me.
you're supposed to lose, is what Van said. Hey, forget bouncing back. Forget taking a 1-point loss to Air Force. The Lobo basketball team should be on a 3-game win streak right now after they beat Colorado State.
Well, we got a get right game. We got Fresno State coming up.
On senior night, they're about to whoop the Lobos. They're going to go in there, big head, oh, yeah, it's the last go around. It's the, I don't even know who's all seniors. I have to pull it up.
Jalen's a senior.
He's coming back.
Mashburn.
He's coming back. 5th years. Let's go.
And I think Nelly Joseph is a senior too.
I do like him, but let's go. How you play 37 minutes? You scored 9 points.
12 rebounds though.
Cool. How many were on the offense? But he did have a couple on the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his job.
I mean, we're not the best offensive rebound team in the world.
Well, when you miss, let me count the number. When you miss 18 3-pointers, the ball doesn't rebound in the paint, y'all. It hits long off the rim and it rebounds long off the rim. Like that's literally basketball.
Well, if Amsel was playing the wing like he should be, we could get those rebounds.
There's a lot of heads watching the ball, is what I'm trying to get to. Bird dog a dude. Like, figure it out.
And we don't cut. We don't do anything. We look motionless.
Who is we here?
The Lobos.
You're not part
The
of this
Lobos.
team. You're not choosing to be part of a team that just loses.
I'm alumni.
That's as close you can get in the sports world to a we.
Yeah,
You actually attended and graduated the college.
Yeah, there we
that
go.
becomes we.
That's probably my most valid we I say.
Except for when you're speaking in French.
Enchanté.
Does she have a new song? Ashanti?
Isn't she dead? Or is that Aaliyah?
Awkward.
Man. Wait, are they both gone? Are they both not with us?
RIPing, repping. Hey, also with artificial intelligence, there could be new music by anyone at any time.
Yes, you are correct.
AI has gotten to the point where no, just no.
AI Taylor
Sean,
Swift
she's
and
alive.
AI. Oh, she's alive.
Amber, did you say
Thank
that on
you.
air? No.
Seems to be well.
It was
also.
begrudgingly. The way you said it, you're like, I would have bet. I would have put money on.
You sounded disappointed that she was alive.
Hey, did you guys take futures on the Lobos making the NCAA tournament? Because you guys will lose that bet.
Oh,
Current-
no, but I brought you guys a sheet from Isleta for all the futures for the people who are going to actually make the tournament.
Because the
The
Lobos are
trapezoid of excellence. We're gonna.
Lobos right now are sitting at minus 205 to make the tourney and plus 170 to not make it.
take that,
Which one?
not make it.
Bet an even amount on both.
I think no matter how things pan out, we're going to be the first 4 games against Seton Hall from all the projections I've seen.
Who coaches Seton Hall?
I don't know, but they are a deadly team and we will get smoked by them. Most
Shaheen
likely.
Holloway. I don't know who that is. What's the best way to say what I'm trying to say here? The NCAA tournament is the best thing in sports that doesn't have to be fixed. The NFL's fixed. The NBA's fixed. Major League Baseball, to a degree, is fixed.
Oh, don't you dare say that about
Oh,
baseball.
come on. Are you messing with me?
By allowing them to do steroids, it's fixed.
After 2001, when the Yankees didn't win the World Series over the Diamondbacks, it's all been fixed.
After that,
Yes.
that was the last real one.
That was the last real one. Because Major League Baseball is like, this sucks.
Or the Diamondbacks just didn't follow the script.
Oh, that's why they popped Luis Gonzalez for steroids. All
Mhm.
this is tracking.
Yep.
Famed Houston Astro, Luis Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm. Legend.
Legend. 2001, that's whenever Randy Johnson killed that dove.
Yeah. There's no way they're going to let a birderer
Yep.
win the World Series. The Diamondbacks went against the script that year.
But if the NCAA knows what's good, you put St. John's against UNM in a play-in game. Let's go.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Create,
it
create
happened
anything.
last year, right? When he was coaching Iona. That was a fun game.
Run it back. Run it back.
505-246-0610. Hit us up on the Sports Animal text line from friend of the show, Person. This is some of the worst takes in sports radio history this afternoon.
The worst.
Cringy, even for this show. What, that Sebastian Forsing needs more significant minutes?
Also, we were 4 minutes in when this text was sent.
We haven't even done
That's-
saying hello to each other.
That's way too early for takes.
I wasn't even done exchanging pleasantries
The
with
only thing-
young Jake Cassio.
The only thing worse than our takes were all the threes that were taken by the Lobos this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get right.
Who is we?
The Lobos. The Lobos will get right. We'll make the tourney.
Mash and House together were 3 for 16.
They're not trying anymore. I don't understand.
All
Let me-
Jalen can do is to hit a little layup. That's all I've seen him do for scoring. His mid-range game is gone.
At this point of the year, too, you're kind of done practicing. You don't practice anymore. You just play games and then heal.
Pretty much.
So it's like you can't change your approach because you're not coaching. So if you keep doing the same thing, you keep losing. You know how I know? I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the losing. I don't want the UNM Lobo basketball team to be losers. Make changes. And also, you want me to sing a different song? Do really well in the tournament. Get into the NCAA tournament. Do that. Do that thing. Man, here's my final take. If, and this is a big if the Lobos go out in the first round of the Mountain West tournament, they don't deserve to get in the NIT. If they lose 3 games in a row.
What's the third tournament?
Yeah, what's the third one called?
What's the other one?
There's another one.
Oh, is it the NIU or
Like the National American N-A-A-T? Is that what that is?
Well, it doesn't matter. Just
Yeah.
move on from your coach and start looking for a new one.
Hey, in their defense,
Yep.
only missed 2 free throws. Something to build on,
No,
boys.
that's what I'm saying.
Congratulations.
You go to the paint. Go to the rim. Get fouled. You draw fouls. You put players on the bench. You shoot free throws. Hey, if you, like you said, if you're predicted to lose on the road, that's a real thing. That's what it was. You're predicted to lose.
Boise State was the favorite in that game.
Go in there and just beat them up. Just do that. Also, I want to make sure this is out there because, when we do talk about the Mountain West tournament, hey, primarily turn in the morning show for that because they're going to be out there. Coleman Vision, perfect game. You already know. Airport parking, easier, quicker, smarter. Hey, Marie, you're going to need that with all the traveling you're doing.
I Uber, but if I didn't, it would be them. That's where I'd park.
Nice. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. Heck yeah. I'd like this Lobos team to heat up. Like my takes to cool down. Frontier Restaurant. So we had some wrestlers in last week for Duke City Championship Wrestling. 2 cats from Florida. They were both very good. Tore the house down.
Sure.
After the show ended, the 10 o'clock finish for Duke City Championship Wrestling and Historic El Rey, thing I own. We went right down to the Frontier. I gave them sweet rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary.
In Florida.
Not
boys.
crazy about the new menu, though. Frontier Restaurant.
The digital one, I didn't know what to do.
I was uncomfortable the first time I walked in
The
there.
little one with the things was
It's
better.
too nice.
It's too nice.
It's too nice. I have expectations of you, Frontier.
Yeah.
I'm surprised those
Delicious
TVs
food.
haven't been stolen.
Delicious food and old menus. All I want out of you.
They had armed guards there. It was nice, though.
Oh.
DSI Document Solutions Incorporated, New Mexico. Boost your productivity and reduce your costs with DSI. Those are the big 5. Lobos need big 5 players for this tournament.
Got that stinker out of the way. All looking up from here on out, right?
What was?
Right?
Only
Guys?
It'll get better.
Right?
Fired up. I was fired up. And also the people who text and they're like, this, that, the other thing, Lobos are terrible. You not been listening to the show? We're not putting them over. We're saying change things, do things better, do things different. That's what we're saying the whole time. Nothing has changed.
We need better screens. That's what the Lobos really need is better screening. Have you seen how they pick and roll, man? Those are soft.
Well, they need to sign Caitlin Clark. Be a bunch of winners then. It was a really good sports weekend. The story of the day, though, is from the world of the NFL.
Mm-hmm. A few of them.
You want to do a ranking first, or can we go with the one I think's best?
That's fine.
Whenever we get back from the break, let's radio. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Brought to you by First Choice Community Healthcare. First Choice Community Healthcare in Los Lunas is hosting a free COVID-19 vaccine shot clinic on Friday, March 15th at their location on Don Pascal from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The First Choice Community Healthcare free shot clinic is open to everyone 6 months and older.
Well, traffic right now dealing with a little bit more congestion southbound on I-25 as you approach Osuna. That's going to last until Comanche. Also, northbound I-25 between Gibson and Central, traffic moving a bit slow there. Also seeing more slowdowns westbound on Paseo. Those are going to start around 2nd Street. They'll last until Coors. And traffic starting to move just a little slow westbound on I-40 between 4th Street and Rio Grande. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Every year in March, 68 teams come together, all looking for one thing. To be NCAA basketball's top team.
3 seconds, no timeouts.
Catch the madness.
For the win!
Albuquerque's home for the Final Four and every other tournament game. This is 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Save up to $25,000 on a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 during the President's Day sales event at Malloy Dodge in Albuquerque. Ram 1500 is the most luxurious and technologically advanced Ram 1500 ever. Looking for an SUV? Check out the discounts on the new Dodge Hornet, Durangos, and Fiat 500Xs as low as $27,955. No forced add-ons, just low prices. Shop MalloyDodge.com or Malloy Dodge on Coors. Deal.
Visit MalloyDodge.com/promo-info for complete offer details.
Gambling is more than slot machines and table games. Today, it also includes betting on sports at casinos, sports books, online wagering, at game day gatherings, and on the golf course. Make a game plan for sports betting. Set a limit for how much you'll bet and stick to it. If you're wagering too much or concerned about a family member's gambling, reach out. The Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico funds confidential help for problem gambling. Call the helpline or visit rganm.org.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with everything I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of dry AMD called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, colors appear dull or washed out. For others, hazy or blurred vision make it hard to see details, like fine print on price tags. Many have trouble seeing in the dark, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you think you have GA, don't wait. Treatments are available. Ask a retina specialist about FDA-approved treatments for GA and go to GAWon'tWait.com.
Eric Strauss here. My home has become my happy place. I want to protect that investment with quality painting from CertaPro Painters. They help you from start to finish, and you don't have to deal with any of the mess. It's simple to book from start to finish, all at the right price. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in New Mexico. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Here we go. Mike's hot.
What word do you guys want to use for getting fired?
Laid off.
Bleep canned.
Cut.
Terminated.
Released. The Broncos are moving on from quarterback Russell Wilson.
Yeah, we knew that.
That dude will never work again.
No, he'll get a job.
Not only will he work, he'll have his choice. He's now, for whatever reason, the number one option for teams who need a quarterback.
Other than Kirk Cousins.
I think he's ranked ahead of Kirk Cousins still.
Kirk will get signed before Russ.
You got to be scared if you take on Russell Wilson. Like, was he the guy the last year in Seattle? Is he really the guy the last 2 years in Denver? What happened to this human being? Where did he go? Where are you, Russell Wilson?
His next job is he's going to be I don't know what verbiage to use here. The second commentator, the color commentator for like Nickelodeon exclusive broadcast. He's going to be the sideline reporter for Nickelodeon NFL games.
He'll give away the MVP.
Yeah, that's him. He's that guy.
See, I think Russ won't sign with somebody until like halfway through the season when a starting quarterback gets hurt and they're like, we need to sign somebody.
No, because he's already under contract. You just sign him for the league minimum and the Broncos have to pay the rest.
That is correct.
You get Russell Wilson for pennies on the dollar.
For the veteran minimum.
Yeah. I think he's a perfect fit for the Steelers.
The Steelers already said they don't want to sign him.
That's what you say. That doesn't mean
they have
anything.
to say that. Of course they're going to say that. Of course they're going to say they support Tiny Hands, Kenny Pickett. Of course, they're going to say they want Mason Rudolph back, who's not even good enough to be a backup.
The Seahawks got Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, ended up drafting Charles Cross, Boy Maffey, I don't know who that is, Tyreek Smith, Devin Witherspoon, pretty good, and Derek Hall. That's who the Seahawks got. And the Broncos got a lot of radio time of us talking about how bad they are.
Yep.
That was the trade.
Fleeced.
I think 3 of those dudes are starters, right?
Witherspoon.
Just Witherspoon.
Cross and this Maffey cat's also, or the Hall cat.
They won the trade with just Witherspoon, and everything else is just icing.
Tough look for Denver. Who's really excited to draft J.J. McCarthy, probably.
I mean, good thing for the Broncos that money isn't real. A salary cap is just it's basically a sitcom in real life. It is laughable. It does not matter. They will find a way to void that contract and get out of paying all this money, and they'll kick the can down the road. And then in a few more years, the salary cap will be $500 million. And we're not even going to remember that they wasted $85 million on this hack.
It's the largest dead cap charge ever by double. Dang. Only the Cleveland Browns could have thrown them, which they should.
And they're still going to toss out Deshaun.
Russell Wilson will play for the New England Patriots. That is a fact.
Ooh, that's an interesting. I see Jimmy G going to the Patriots before Russ.
Neither of them deserve jobs. I'd rather have some lottery ticket Brock Purdy situation where you hope this guy is as good as he practices than getting mediocre results from Russell Wilson.
I'd get rid of Sean Payton too.
Depends on the quarterback they get.
No, get rid of him. Bring in anyone else.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks,
Yeah.
dude. He's zero good. On a scale of 1 to 100, he is a 0 in the world of good. I mean, as a coach, as a person.
Person is what I was talking about.
Oh gosh, this text says end of an error. That's so funny.
Nice.
The internet is so funny.
Very nice.
If you're the Broncos, how long is this 85 million dead money last? 2 years, 1 year? How long is 2? Is it split amongst it, or is it 2? Is it that number 2 times?
No, it's half.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 85 over 2 years.
That's a lot of money.
Unless
for
Sean
nothing.
Payton can't, sorry to cut you off, Jake. Unless Sean Payton came in and said, "Hey guys, I'm cool with coaching this team with a ton of dead money on it for the next couple of years. Like, I got you." Unless he said that, he's got to go.
Oh, he's got to be in on it. He doesn't want Russell Wilson. He hated Russell Wilson from the beginning.
What, did Russell Wilson accidentally vote Democrat and then there was a problem? Is that what happened?
No, it's because Russell Wilson volunteered at the local hospital.
Idiot.
Sean Payton doesn't like helping people.
No, he does not. It's crazy. Sean Payton's making $18 million a year.
Sean Payton came into town and the first thing he did was insult Russell Wilson. Just the first thing he did, he clocked in and then made fun of Russell Wilson's leadership. That was his first thing he did.
What's that Moneyball line where David Justice is like,
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He goes to the Athletics.
The Yankees are paying us $15 million to have you not on their not in their lineup.
Ugh. 85 million on the books for a dude to not play for you.
On a decently talented team, too.
He's not going to make a team awful. His play wasn't that bad. It's just not what we expect from Russell Wilson. If he goes to the Steelers, they're still going to have a winning record. They'll go to the playoffs and lose the first game, whatever. He can go to the Patriots and make them not awful. You know, he needs to land with a team that's got like a really good defense and a good running game, and he just doesn't screw anything up. Oh, I don't know. Maybe like The Seattle Seahawks would be a good fit for him. They got a good defense, got a good running game. They just need a game manager quarterback.
Maybe rehire Pete Carroll.
Yeah, bring Pete Carroll back. Well, he's still there as an advisor, right?
It's the worst run organization in the history of the world. Like, not even close.
Well, there's so much drama over Russell Wilson. It's because John Elway didn't have a quarterback that looked like him.
Whoa, hold up. The drama goes back way before him. You hire Hackett to get Rodgers. Where's Rodgers? Not there. Get Russ to pair with Hackett. All right. Give up a lot of capital and a huge contract that was stupid. Fire Hackett. Bring in Peyton. Van mentioned it. Peyton threw him under the bus.
Didn't want him from day one.
Release Russell. Take a massive cap hit. Maybe the Waltons don't know what they're doing.
I think Sean Payton said it best, though, with Russell Wilson. Stop being concerned about how the public perceives you and just worry about winning football games.
He did neither.
Well, Russell Wilson's just a weirdo. The weirdest coach or quarterback in the league right now.
The last time this happened, like in my world, I just restarted my Madden franchise. No, this is not for me. This one's a failure.
Are you going to...
On 24? You're playing Madden 24?
No, Jake. I'm an adult. I was playing Madden 10. I don't know. I was playing Madden 20 years ago.
Are you going to play a season with Russell Wilson and prove he's not washed?
He's going to prove it real quick. He's going to go to the Saints and be like, take that, Sean Payton.
No, they can't replace Derek Carr.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Or Jameis.
And they're in a lot of money, quote unquote, money problems in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's why Russell Wilson would be perfect. Get rid of David Carr, then bring in Russell Wilson.
He'd be a great backup.
And have the Broncos pay for it.
Somehow they win a Super Bowl every 10 years, though. Like, how do they keep doing that?
MVP quarterback. I'm going to make the Broncos pay for it.
Do you remember when they were playing for Mike Shanahan? What was that other cat's name? Fox and Josh McDaniels all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Tim Tebow won a playoff game with them? And somehow, over the course of Van and I's life, not you, Jake, you're too young. Van, I, and Amory's life, we've seen the Broncos win 3 Super Bowls. What? This is weird. This team is weird.
One of them was a fluke. The Peyton Manning era was a fluke.
It was not.
He played legitimately awful and they won.
It was that defense. It was Von Miller.
They had the crappiest Hall of Fame running back ever. Terrell Davis played 4 years and is for some reason a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's the best to do it for 4 years.
Wild.
Can you tell the story of football without him?
Yes, 100%. Remember when Mike Anderson, Amory, had 1,000 yards? And you're like, who is Mike Anderson?
I remember Mike Anderson.
They had like 5 years in a row where there was a different Denver running back just get 1,000 yards.
Sure.
I think one was Maurice Claret. And you were like, oh, no, don't pick him.
Welcome back, man.
He gets a lot of mentions on this team. The Denver Broncos are like if 1,000 monkeys had typewriters.
That's accurate. I had to let that one sink in for a second.
Amory
that
didn't
is
get
accurate.
Amory's like, what? If you had 2 years and $85 million and you didn't have to go to work.
Let's go. Let's ride.
I love this for Sean Payton, though. He deserves this.
Oh, yeah.
He quit on the Saints because he knew that they were going to run a deficit for a decade. Goes to Denver for a clean start, and they immediately ruin it. Now they're going to be in debt.
The Taxer's got some good questions about the combine. Let me tell you this. After the break, I'm going to break down the NFL combine for you. And low key, I was already in
no one showed up.
That's what I'm going to do.
I sent you a good story.
Amory, you sent me a story?
Well, the group chat. It's a good one.
Are you talking to me?
No.
I can't tell if the talkback button.
Yeah.
That wasn't on air.
Forward, everything is on air. Because I hate the talkback button right now.
Okay. I also sent you a good story.
The combine was great. I had a lot of fun watching.
God, here we go.
Yeah, but
Jake.
we're nerds, Jake.
Yeah, true.
I'm not. I'm the coolest. Please agree. Amory, please
No.
agree. Dang it! Combine talk. Let's ride. When we get combine talk.
NFL combine?
Let's
ride.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles lets you choose your perfect duo from your fave 4, like a sausage or egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, or medium hot coffee. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in the combo. Single item at regular price.
Well, traffic right now, we are seeing slowdowns westbound up Paseo. Those are going to start right around Jefferson. They're going to last until the river. Southbound on I-25 as you approach Osuna, you're going to see some congestion. That's going to stick around until Comanche. Northbound I-25 also moving a bit slow right now between Gibson and Central. And westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Rio Grande, dealing with a little bit of a slowdown there.
This report brought to you by the Albuquerque Journal.
The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook. When you need local answers, the most reliable and in-depth information about health, safety, jobs, taxes, crime, energy, transportation, or government. Get the answers. Subscribe at abqjournal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at americanhome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Mountain West is red hot, but only one team is guaranteed an automatic berth.
Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision. Perfect vision, perfect game. Airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. And by Frontier Restaurant, an Albuquerque tradition for more than 50 years. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This is Safety Tavian Combs. Whether I'm on the football field or at Everguard Roofing and Solar, I believe teamwork is a cornerstone. Everguard leads the way for home and commercial roofing in New Mexico. Why choose Everguard? It's straightforward. They prioritize honesty and delivering top-notch work. I take immense pride in being a part of the Everguard team. In need of a reliable roof or considering solar? Call 505-821-9543. That's 821-9543. Or visit everguardroofing.com today. Everguard Roofing and Solar, your dependable choice in New Mexico.
As 2024 gets going, you need your office or team outfitted professionally. Graphic Connection has the team to take care of all your apparel and promotional products. They can create your logo or help put your existing logo on thousands of different items. Give them a call at 505-821-2777. That's 505-821-2777. Or visit their website at gcsportswear.com. It's a new year. Get a new look with Graphic Connection.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in wash scent beads.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, it's Jeff Symbieta. Since she was 7 years old, Jasmine Schiffner wore glasses or contact lenses. Jasmine, you decided to have LASIK surgery with Dr. Coleman at Coleman Vision. Why'd you finally do it?
Yes, I played volleyball at Eastern New Mexico University and really struggled with my contacts and getting up early for practice. So my parents gave me LASIK as a graduation gift.
What a great gift. What difference is LASIK making now?
I'm currently coaching and teaching at Portales High, and it's so nice to get up in the morning without any vision issues And I'm about to have a baby boy soon, so there's one less thing that I have to worry about when I get up for those late night feedings. Dr. Coleman made the procedure super easy, pain-free, and for someone who suffered with vision problems for years, he definitely changed my life for the better.
Coach, teacher, LASIK success story, and mom. That's a lot to celebrate. Like Jasmine, I'm another one of Dr. Coleman's thrilled patients. If you'd like to ditch your glasses or contacts, call 505-821-8880 or go to colemanvision.com.
Hey, everybody. This is Dan Bespris, host of Fantasy NBA Today, a daily fantasy basketball podcast. We cover every box score from every game, every day. Plus bonus shows on buy low opportunities, players to stash, schedule analysis, and really anything you could need to smash your league into deliciously tiny pieces.
Catch the Fantasy NBA Today podcast, part of the Believe Network, on YouTube or wherever you listen.
The sports animal is now 27 years old. What we're saying is, it's now not creepy to tell us how good we look for our age. Just remember, we're not that kind of station. Creeper.
Talking NFL Combine. Also, side note from the text line, Van and I are not interested in talking to you on social media messenger. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a normal function of our adult lives.
I check my messenger probably once every 3 months.
That seems high.
No sliding in the DMs for the boys.
Hey, Marie, how often do you check your direct messages on social media?
I check it a lot because
do you do?
That's how a lot of comedy work happens.
If somebody was professionally reaching out to me through social media, that would be an immediate red flag to me.
Oh, professionally?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I would say no. My phone number is easily available.
That's the new age way, though.
No, it's not.
Or sometimes people reach out for your phone number or email so they can talk business.
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
good. Yeah, get my phone number, email on social media, and then never contact me there again.
If your question is, hey, I'm so-and-so, can I grab your cell or here's my phone?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. You guys are right.
Yeah,
I apologize.
that's what I mean. Like,
yes, I apologize. But if it's, hey, brother, just thought that some weather, no, not interested. Weird. Is there anyone in your life, Amory, that you primarily have social media direct message with? Is there anyone where you're like your primary form of communication with a person is that? Because that can't be healthy, right?
Yeah. With some of my best friends, though, it's just we send each other stuff on Instagram, like news and stuff.
Well, the group chat for like memes is totally cool, but like just like only exclusively communicating.
And my
I'll
friends,
give you that
who
one.
live internationally.
Oh, like WhatsApp?
But we talk on Instagram. Like all my friends in Australia and soon to be Japan.
If they don't have a United States phone number, okay. I mean, I get it. That's the exception.
Yeah.
I just don't.
But I have listeners from KKOB and Sports Animal reach out to me personally on Messenger and Instagram, but
I'm very obtainable.
I
Very
have
obtainable.
a feeling, I don't know. People are weird.
It was weird. You guys watch Combine this weekend? What is No Bowl?
What?
It's like a gym hipster athletic brand.
No Bull is like Under Armour for
Why?
people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th.
It's better than Under Armour's.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Allbirds.
Kinda.
I watch bits and pieces of the Combine.
Oh, let me tell you what you missed.
I have background noise. Yeah, because I just
Nothing.
catch up at the end of the day what happened.
You
That's
missed
it.
nothing.
I had fun with the Combine.
They had offensive linemen
I
run the
watch
40-yard dash twice. What information are you trying to get from this?
Hey, shout out Frank Crum from Wyoming.
I'll bite. Who is Frank Crum from Wyoming?
The most beautiful mullet in the world, and he ran a sub-5 40-yard dash as a lineman.
It was 4.99. Don't sit here and be
4.94. Thank you.
That's nothing.
That's fast for a lineman.
That's pretty quick.
That's
First
legit.
of all,
That's
Sam
legit
Hartman
fast for a
has
lineman.
the best hair.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting a Head and Shoulders deal.
Quarterback.
He might not get drafted, but he'll get a Head and Shoulders
Notre
deal.
Dame.
Me and Van are both looking.
Yep.
It was so
Sam
good.
Hartman is a good-looking man and has great
This
hair.
is a handsome dude.
Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
And you look, when he ran his 40, it's just his hair is just
Well, yeah, watch the
Looks so
slow-mo
nice.
one. The slow-mo version of his 40-yard dash.
This
is
guy
great.
needs to immediately quit the NFL and join the WWE because with his looks,
And he's
This is like-
he's big too. He actually came by our table at Radio Row.
did we talk to him?
No. He just
Oh,
said
I
hi.
would have had to known who he was.
Yeah.
He just said hi. Well, no, you guys. I don't know where you guys were. I was sitting at the table.
Oh, we weren't there.
Hey, noticing trend with A. Marie stories.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you-
real.
hey, you guys
no
weren't
witnesses?
there.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
I had Mandy the Grabber with me.
First of all, terrible nickname.
That is actually,
Not
I'm
a cool nickname.
I'm 100% in. Dude, Sam Hartman looks like the Prince of Persia.
Sam Hartman looks like he had some sort of PR company tell him to grow a beard so he didn't look as handsome.
Sam Hartman looks like the template for like the Jesus paintings in churches. We're like, no, he's too sexy. Dumb him down a little bit.
Well, he cut his hair during the
Oh my God, dude.
the
Can
season.
you and a segment? Can you say Sam Hartman was told to cut his hair? Can you not follow the
He was
lead
not
of this
told.
segment? All right. Hey, cut Jake's mic. There's a cue right here.
But I think he's more handsome with the beard.
Sam Hartman parts his hair right down the middle to say ambiguous to his fan base.
Sam Hartman looks like he runs a makeup counter at Macy's.
Sam Hartman is going to be on the next Fabio romantic novel.
You think that Fabio writes those? Is that where you're going with this?
He doesn't
No,
write
I could've
those?
said
I
romance
can't
novel.
remember the author's name. that's
Fabio doesn't
popular
write
right
those?
No, Fabio.
Fabio doesn't write those. Oh my God, cut that. I love that so much. We've peaked.
There's a very simple formula.
We got over 2 hours left of the program. It's not going to be better in that moment.
You should reach out to him about wrestling because he might not get drafted.
Sam Hartman?
Yeah.
Sam Hartman, he's made at least one woman faint.
Oh yeah.
I almost did watching that slow-mo 40.
Yeah. They also asked him what kind of products he uses in his hair, and he doesn't use any.
Natural fruits and berries.
Wakes up like this.
Sam Hartman is who Matthew McConaughey's character in Dazed and Confused was based off of.
That's a good one.
Did you guys know that he was told to cut his hair at the combine? Jake Cassio, 2020, March 4th, 2024. Oh,
It was during the season.
you're about as cool as Fred O'Banion, who was played by Ben Affleck in 1993's Dirk.
That was like a legit all-time level heel. He was not likable at all and had no redeeming qualities.
If you look me in the eye and told me Mitch Kramer didn't have it coming, though, I will slap you so hard. Mitch Kramer deserved it, every ounce of it.
That was a prequel to the San Francisco Giants World Championship run where they won 3 in 5 years. And that was young Tim Lincecum. I don't know why they called him Mitch. Probably copyright reasons.
Well, Mitch actually didn't know how to throw a baseball. So all the cuts of him playing that baseball game are just another double throwing the baseball.
I don't know if
for him.
that's true, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
if that's true.
he did not know how to throw a baseball.
They actually had Milia Djokovic go in there and throw it because that was like her debut, but no one really ever talks about it. She only gets Fifth Element rub.
Oh, I talk about her a lot. She's got a nice face. Like Sam Hartman.
I thought young Parker Posey was a very pretty gal.
Sam Hartman is single, so he's going to end up on The Bachelor.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
That is awesome.
I'm tuning in every month.
But he's the guy who's like, but I'm so Notre Dame. We're doing it at Notre Dame.
He's too good looking to be the Bachelor. They're like, you got to tone it down a tiny bit, Sam. That's what the Bachelor is. They're like really good looking, handsome,
Or
middle-aged men
contest,
who are
or
like
he'll be a
not
contestant.
that good looking. They're like not aggressively good looking. They're not intimidatingly good looking. Sam Hartman's like gross good looking.
Yes.
Sam Hartman is what I, as a child, envisioned as beautiful.
As a child?
Well, you know, like when you're a kid and you're like, oh, what is your concept of handsome?
Oh, okay.
It's Sam Hartman.
Okay, he wears a piece of his own rib around his neck.
What does that mean? Wait, is this a
like
Marilyn Manson thing? Please.
Wait,
like
I never knew this, and just this is the third thing that popped up. Nothing about his combine. He's single, and let's see.
Likes to mingle.
And ready to bone.
He's one of. Let's see. He has a
Just
good luck.
ribbing you.
He has one of the more fascinating good luck charms in sports. A piece of his own rib, which he had surgically removed.
Just like Prince.
Like
In
Marilyn Manson.
response to PSS, a stress response, blah blah blah. But he wears it around his neck.
That's a freak.
Jake, without giving any detailed answers to this, who is the now thing? Because it was Prince, it was Marilyn Manson, and then who is it currently? Is it like Jack Harlow? Like
Posty?
Is it? No, it can't be. No. Oh, it's Machine Gun Kelly.
He's up there for sure.
You talking about rumors of people self-filleting?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
But MGK killed his stock when he decided to break up with Megan Fox.
Oh,
this is news to me. I'm so unbelievably happy right now.
Me too.
That I didn't know that. This is a win.
And Megan Fox is all downhill too.
That relationship was thrust upon me without my consent whatsoever. And then now, no news of the breakup. This made me so happy.
Okay. Also, the rib bone that he removed that he made into a necklace is like the necklace you all wore. Well, not Jake. That's probably before his
The
time.
puka shell one?
The puka shell one.
Oh.
Hey, Amazon, send me a puka shell necklace.
And the rib bone's connected to my necklace.
He should make it like a shark tooth necklace.
Yeah. Well, you can see it on Twitter.
And my necklace sits on my collarbone. Sam Hartman is what I want to be when I grow up. Also, heads up, Sam, I recently learned that Megan Fox is available. So I'm telling you to do it.
No, she's not that pretty anymore.
She is like a botched science experiment at this point.
She's the next Joan Rivers, just not as funny.
I sent a picture of the rib necklace to the group chat.
I finally found it on the interwebs.
So I just looked up.
It's not cool, but it's not as cool as I expected in my head.
I just looked up photos of Megan Fox at the Sports Illustrated swimsuit release party 2024, and you two are wrong. She is beautiful.
She's not good looking, but she also looks like a botched science experiment.
This necklace is stupid.
Just so you know, that's what he can probably wear it because he's so good looking.
It looks like a Smarties necklace.
It looks like a Smarties necklace.
It looks like a Smarties necklace.
This necklace looks like if The Rock was in a movie where he had to play Tarzan.
The Rock has worn some form of this necklace in multiple movies.
Baywatch.
Probably also in Baywatch. He's always in the jungle. How does The Rock always find himself back in the jungle?
We got fun and games. We wrap up the 4:00 hour when we get back with more Combine talk because we didn't actually say anything because A-Marie put Sam Hartman on our radar. Hey,
Welcome.
Do me a favor. Will you print off the prettiest picture you can find of him? We're going to hang it up in the studio.
Yes.
It's 2 Men On. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Print Big Sale means the more you print, the more you save. Get $20 off your print purchase of $100 or more, $50 off your print purchase of $200 or more, and $100 off your print purchase of $300 or more. Offer ends 4/6. See staples.com/print for details. Print more, save more at Staples.
Well, traffic right now, we do have some congestion southbound on I-25 as you approach Osuna. That's going to last until Comanche. Also, westbound I-40 right now between the interchange and Rio Grande. Traffic moving a bit slow there. Also dealing with slowdowns northbound I-25 as you approach Gibson. Those are going to last until Central. Headed west on Paseo right now between Jefferson and the river. Traffic moving slow there as well.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Zach Gelb with the CBS Sports Minute. Jason Kelce retired today and should easily be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Kelce went from a walk-on to a 6th-round draft pick to one of the greatest centers and personalities the game has ever seen. Kelce also got better with age, being a first-team All-Pro in 6 of his final 7 seasons. And as great of a player as he was on the field, he was an even better person away from it. He represented what Philadelphia fans demand from an athlete perfectly, and that's no easy feat. I'm Zach Gelb.
The madness is coming.
All 6, 3, buries it.
And 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal, has a million reasons to fill out a bracket with us. The $1 Million Bracket Challenge is back.
3 seconds, no timeouts.
Brought to you by Sandia Resort and Casino. Close to home, far from ordinary.
For the win!
Brush up on your college basketball picks and fill out your $1 Million Bracket on sportsanimalabq.com.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in wash scent beads.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer. Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a realtor can help answer. Because realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Are you over 30 and putting off life insurance? It's time to get a quick quote from Ethos, a better, easier way to get term life insurance, all online with no medical exam. Answer a few health questions and you could be approved for up to $2 million. Isn't it worth 10 minutes to help protect your family's financial security? Ethos, up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a realtor can help answer. Because realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Are you over 30 and putting off life insurance? It's time to get a quick quote from Ethos, a better, easier way to get term life insurance, all online with no medical exam. Answer a few health questions and you could be approved for up to $2 million. Isn't it worth 10 minutes to help protect your family's financial security? Ethos, up to $2 million in coverage. Some policies as low.
All right, here we go. It'll be like 2 minutes.
Quote at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
I'm Jeff Symbieta. Tuesday on the opening drive, every Lobo fan seems to have an opinion. So does former Lobo great Kenny Thomas. We're kicking it with Kenny tomorrow. JJ Buck and I start the opening drive at 7 a.m.
Like that.
Back on the program, took a consensus of the break room on if Megan Fox is super pretty in 2024. And in the break room was Pat Davis, former city councilman.
Mm-hmm.
And he said,
Same answer.
That joke works on a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
It's a good joke.
Mm-hmm. I doubt he's put a lot of thought into it.
No, he has not. Yeah. That's not his thing. All right. So this No Bull brand, which I had not heard of before the NFL Combine, did not make these athletes look good.
Better than Under Armour.
What do you mean?
Under Armour, when they were doing the combine, looked terrible. All those neon colors and all
you're
that.
Talking actually look good. I'm talking numbers. The numbers were not good.
Oh, yeah. No one watched.
No one watched.
Except for Twitter highlights.
Exactly.
Like Xavier Worthy. That was the best Twitter highlight of the day.
I don't know the names. What happened in that highlight?
Xavier Worthy, wide receiver from Texas, ran the fastest 40-yard time the combine has ever seen at 4.21.
That is very fast.
That is wild.
That is Olympics fast.
He runs a 40-yard dash faster than Usain Bolt.
4.21 40-yard dash. I'm going to do that to miles per hour. Hold on. So 2 miles per hour. Here we go. That's 24.21 miles per hour?
My guess, like 23 and a half. That's super fast.
We got a fun guest when we get back from the break. Here's my thing. If you're going to measure a bunch of stuff that I don't really super think matters in the world of football, here's the only thing that matters. Locker room guy.
Joe Milton got himself a job.
Oh, yeah. That throw was legendary.
Flat foot, like 73 yards.
And JJ McCarthy.
Somebody's taking a chance on this guy now.
Do it with a lineman running at you, bro.
JJ McCarthy boosted his draft stock by sucking at the combine, too, which is nuts.
Caleb Williams not throwing. Good decision.
Doesn't need to.
If the choice is ever, should I go to Indianapolis or should I not? The answer is I should not.
He still went.
I hate him so much.
He was the last one to leave. He thanked all the workers.
That's a sweet, lie.
Yeah, he went to the combine and thanked all the workers for their hard work and was like, all right, later. He was the last one to leave.
None of that's true.
Locker room guy.
We got a fun guest when we get back. No spoilers, though. You'll have to tune in. Tune in on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
For more than 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite weekly stop. Friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable, quality pet care products and food. Shop local for an extensive selection of gifts for owners and pets. The Pet Supply Superstore. Visit clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium.
Well, we've got crash cleanup continuing right now westbound on I-40 near University. You're going to see slowdown starting right around San Mateo. Watch yourself going through there. A little further down westbound I-40 between 2nd Street and Coors. Traffic also moving slow in that area. Southbound I-25 dealing with some congestion between Osuna and Montgomery. Also slowdowns westbound Paseo right now. Those start at Jefferson. They're going to last until Coors. Northbound on I-25 between Gibson and Central. We've got some slowdowns in that area. Traffic also moving slow westbound on Montano, starting right around Rio Grande. Those will last until Coors. And westbound Alameda right now, as you approach the river, traffic's moving slow there.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance is making it easy to save money. When you bundle your auto policy with home, condo, or renters, you'll earn a multi-policy discount. Easy to bundle, easy to save. Visit progressive.com. That's progressive.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. The Boston Celtics have been playing pro basketball since 1946. Never, not even one time, had they ever led any game by 44 at halftime until last night. And they did it against Golden State. And they didn't just beat the Dubs by 52. They put a $140 on the Dubs. That's no one-off. They're currently in the midst of one of the all-time heaters ever. Boston has run off 11 straight wins, and it's almost like winning is no longer enough for them. It's almost like the Celtics need to humiliate you, eviscerate you, vaporize you to feel good about beating you. They're not just winning every single night. They are leaving a full scorched earth path of destruction behind them. And if it feels like you've never heard of a team stretch that dominant in the history of the NBA, that's probably because there has never been a team stretch this dominant in the history of the NBA.
I was driving home from work.
I was heading out to meet my friends.
I was thinking about what I would make for dinner.
I was just changing the station on my radio.
I was checking my cell phone.
I was only trying to change lanes.
I never saw him.
I never saw him. I never saw that motorcycle.
Until it was too late.
Unfortunately, sometimes drivers don't notice motorcycles on the road until it's too late. Be aware. Always look for motorcycles because it's their road too.
Sponsored by NMDOT and aired in cooperation with the NMBA and this station.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station.
Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal. Your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Back on the program. You know, Van, there's a handful of things in the world I'm qualified to do.
Okay.
And one is to identify the future, Van.
All right.
I can identify young adults in our community that are going to go on to be outstanding individuals.
Oh, not like a soothsayer.
No, not
like fortune telling.
No, not like
reading runes.
You and I are old enough. Our guest Andra Beatty is not to remember Jamaican infomercial star and predictor of the future. Whoever.
Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo is who I was going with.
Of course, it's Miss Cleo.
Andra Beatty of the Boys and Girls Club. Welcome, girl.
Why, thank you.
Put that on your mouth. Don't be scared of
Okay,
it. Okay. So I am picking the youth of the year for the Boys and Girls Club.
You and 9 other very qualified judges
Pressure's
are
off.
picking.
Pressure's off.
I'm
the
glad it's a
state
democracy when Fred's concerned.
Thank God.
So the Boys and Girls Club every year does Youth of the Year, and the way it works is there are regionals to it. That's different clubs around the state of New Mexico. And then from that, they Hunger Games style battle it out in Albuquerque until only one remains. Is that correct?
That is really, really close. So every local organization selects their Youth of the Year, an exemplary club member. And yeah, I know, SAT word. And they compete in an essay writing, speech, public speaking, interview, their grades, et cetera, competition. And they will go on to the state competition, and then that winner could go on to the regional competition.
Aww.
And then they could go on to the national competition and be the youth spokesperson for Boys and Girls Clubs of America.
All right. So, Van, I'm not just picking the best one in Mexico. I'm picking the one that I think will beat the other 49 contestants. Maybe 50 if you count the District of Columbia. Maybe 51 if you count Puerto Rico.
Well, and there's military clubs.
Oh, and American Samoa?
Whoa. A lot of competition.
Yeah. It's a big job.
Have we ever won one in New Mexico?
Yeah, we had a winner last year.
Let's go.
I don't know if we were I don't know if we won the national competition, but we
Are you talking about Asha?
Ashton.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Really close again. No, our organizational winner won the state competition last year, and then I got to go to Dallas with him to compete regionally.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, let's go. Awesome. Let's go on that.
A kid named Ashton made it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Overcame so much already.
He did. You have no idea.
Tell us, as I choked to death, talk to us a little bit, Andrea, about the Boys and Girls Club. Talk about the locations around New Mexico, primarily here in the Albuquerque region where our listening audience is. And then talk a little bit about what Boys and Girls Club America is able to do with national resources here on a local level.
Absolutely. So at Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Mexico, we have about 38 locations. We serve Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, the town of Bernalillo, and surrounding rural and Puebla areas.
Ooh.
So we have sites primarily at schools. We're opening a teen center in the Northeast Heights of Albuquerque, which is currently under renovation. But yeah, we serve youth who need us most after school, primarily when school's not in session, summer programs, which are open now. Register now online. Ooh, yeah. Summer, all kinds of stuff. So we focus on 3 main priority outcome areas: academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character. Most of our club members attend for free or at low to no cost. So yeah, funding from this, really funding from anywhere, goes towards our local club, and we're locally funded. So,
but you're actually here to recruit Van to teach kids how to throw a slider.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I got 3 other good pitches too, but I mean, slider's the bread and butter.
Yeah, start with the
We're
slider.
mostly known for basketball. Like if you talk to anybody in Albuquerque, they'll say, "Oh yeah, I played basketball."
Well,
at the
that's
club."
not me then.
We're about to change the culture.
Well,
There you go.
Featured Lobos.
If you want to put an example of how to not play basketball, Jake Cassio, you're available, right?
Yep, absolutely. I shoot like Sean Marion.
Me too. I'll join you.
That's a bad one. That is a bad one. But obviously the after school programs, are you guys doing the busing or no?
No, not right now.
Okay.
That's a big task. Transportation.
Buses. But so anyway, so we're talking about the Youth of the Year, which I will be fortunate to be a part of. But you do have your big annual fundraiser coming up.
Yes, after our state competition, we'll have a winner by then for our states. We, Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Mexico, we have an annual fundraising gala. It's like a casual gala. It's more of like a cocktail affair. But that's where we celebrate our Youth of the Year candidates. We'll hear inspiring speeches. We'll get to donate for fundraise for a good cause, drinks, food, all kinds of stuff. It's at the Albuquerque Museum on April 27th, and tickets are available right now. They're $25 because we want you there.
505-881-0777.
Where do we go online or social media to find everything you guys are doing?
You can Google, this is the easiest way, Google Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Mexico. Or if you're really good at listening to letters on the radio, it's bgccnm.org.
bgccnm.org.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's knowing that.
All right, great.
So I ran full transparency. I ran a Boys and Girls Club for a long time in St. Louis, Missouri. Tell me if you have this. So my favorite time running the Boys and Girls Club is when people would come and donate in-kind weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get weird stuff all the time?
I get phone calls like, hi, I'm wondering if you would like to use my broken wheelchair. If you have any need for that, like that would be great. Please let us know.
You can come pick it up.
Yeah, you can come get it. Do you want to come pick up my mattress, my used dirty furniture? We thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We got
I'm sorry.
The club I was running, we got a donation of Connects. You remember Connects?
Yeah.
All day.
All right.
I mess hard with Connects.
Yeah, so it's a plastic tube deal with 2 male parts in either end and then 2 female part receiver ones, and it would connect in a million different ways, right?
Yeah.
Well, the kids of the day, they had never like messed with Connects the way I messed with Connects growing up. So we gave these kids, like I exposed them to Connects for the first time, and it was like watching like a river part in front of them. This was the most exciting moment of their lives. And we would do like, hey, build a bridge that'll hold, so-and-so's weight or whatever. And it was just the most fun we'd ever had with somebody's trash Connects.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in. And then Dawn dish soap ban. That's how you clean donations.
Oh, yeah. And we're big on slime. You ever make slime at your Boys and Girls Club?
No.
That's the new age stuff. I'm in on the slime TikToks.
It's the worst. Like it'll haunt your dreams, but kids really like it.
From the texter, love the Boys and Girls Club, woohoo. And let's go, Andrea. Thank you for your support. So
Back in our day, it was called GAC.
GAC.
I
know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
okay.
She can't hear me, but
yeah,
like cornstarch, and it gets everywhere, and kids want to make it, and their fingers get all sticky.
I'm in on it. The big one we would do, Van, was we did tie-dye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'd have the kids tie-dye, and then we would send home their thing in a bag, and then we would get an email that said the kid couldn't wait to get it home, open it in the car, ruin the back seat, and you have to pay for our Mr. Car Wash bill or something. I would say no.
Probably we won't.
No, we're not gonna
do that.
We're definitely gonna tie-dye over the summer, though. You should come. We'll do it. We'll do a I don't know.
2 men on tie-dye.
Yeah.
That should be the season 4 shirts, tie-dye.
It'd be fun.
And all the Boys and Girls Club.
I could do that.
Kids do it.
We'll do like a mock 1996 Team Lithuania jersey season 4 2 men on shirt.
This is super smart.
Okay.
Well, I had a good idea for once.
Okay, here was the funnest little fundraiser thing I ever did. Are you ready?
Tell me.
So I would go to these local movie theaters and grab the like Marvel movie posters after their releases. And then we would cut the heads out of them and stuff. And then the kids could like take pictures with them.
Oh,
it was the funnest thing you could ever do with little kids. And also it was free dollars.
Yep. Easy to entertain people. Yeah.
Children.
Mm-hmm.
Are they only smartphones now? Or are they doing actual activities?
We try to make them do actual activities for sure. But a lot of them have smartphones, even the little ones.
Jake, could you give a class in scooter tricks?
Electronic scooters? Sure.
What is an electronic scooter?
Like a bird or a lime.
Oh, the ones that people like throw in dumpsters?
Yeah. Those ones.
Nice. You've been to Denver.
I've lived in Chicago for a long time.
You're always looking for donations. Art supplies are crucial for you guys.
Yep. Art supplies, games, sometimes furniture, but only if you can drop it off.
Love that.
Yeah.
Obviously, play equipment is a big one for kids as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, the Boys and Girls Club exists on volunteer basis, right? And there is a background check process and there's a ton going on. How does that work to get people from the community to come in if Van wanted to teach a GAC class?
Oh, a GAC class. Absolutely. Yeah. So actually, I just started using a new system for Boys and Girls Clubs. It's going to allow me to do a better job recruiting volunteers. So keep a lookout for that. At the moment, it's kind of need-based. You can always send an email to info@bgccnm.org if you're interested, but we're particularly looking for people who are able to do specific programming. So if you are someone who's really good at Connect, you're like a Connect wizard, like say that, we'll have you come in.
Love it.
Maybe you're a math tutor. Maybe you can teach a kid how to write a really good resume, stuff like that. Like this more specific you can be, the better.
Andrea Beatty joining us for the Boys and Girls Club. We're wrapping it up with her. You're talking a ton about STEM projects. When I ran a Boys and Girls Club, we were always low on supply of and always in high demand of, because there's a lot of young kids there experiencing life for the first time, female feminine products and all that. So if you are an organization that has that sort of assistance that you're able to give to the Boys and Girls Club, I would strongly encourage you to do that.
That too. And I want to shout out to Locker 505 if you're looking to
love
donate.
them. Kim!
Love them.
Kim, we love Kim. People ask me all the time, I have all these clothes, I have, etc. I tell them just donate to Locker 505. We send our kids there when they're in need. So let the nonprofits that do the specific thing do that thing well.
I was there this morning, man.
Were you?
All right.
Yeah, dropped
That's
off
the
a
best.
truckload.
Literal
A
truckload.
literal truckload.
You're not just rhyming.
So, so at one point I had hundreds of pro wrestling t-shirts. I now only have dozens. So congratulations to all the extra large kids out there.
Now hold
Fred-sized children.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
You gave away wrestling memorabilia, including t-shirts?
Can you smell? With the Rock. I did. I gave away a ton.
That's very cool.
I was downsizing.
I am wildly surprised.
Are you feeling okay, Fred?
Yeah, what's going on?
That was a lot of emotional attachment there.
I'm going through a life thing right now. I'm picking the youth of the year. I mean, I have to set a good example. Me solely, without the help from anyone else in town.
Yeah, him solely and 9 others.
That's like me getting rid of my Wire DVDs, the original ones that don't even work anymore.
When you were looking for...
Oh, that's not a GAT class.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to teach a 30-part series on the brilliance of The Wire.
Honestly, you might have kids join.
Sign up, kids.
Sign up.
The other 9 judges in the youth of the year, are they from similar walks of life, including talk radio hosts?
It's all talk radio hosts. Yeah. No.
So smart.
Nice.
No, we have some awesome people judging, local businesses, local philanthropists, local nonprofit leaders, community leaders.
Is Kim Kirshen judging?
She's not, but that would have been a really good call.
She can have my spot. She's way better
Well,
than
she
me.
can come to the gala. They know that they're invited. Yeah,
She's super more qualified than I am.
she's amazing. I love Kim.
Andrew Beatty, anything we missed, girl?
I mean, I'm sure I could talk forever, but nothing that comes to mind immediately.
What's your favorite sport?
Oh my gosh, you put me on the spot. My favorite sport? God, probably football, to be honest.
Who's your favorite team?
My favorite team. I have 2. It used to be the Browns, but then I didn't really like their life choices. So then I switched to the Bengals, kind of because I'm from Ohio, but I also like the Ravens because of their purple jerseys.
Ohio football talk
Excellent.
with Andrew Beatty whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is brought to you by Sandia Area Federal Credit Union. Better banking without the bank.
Stop the revolving door in your high-interest credit cards. Consolidate your debt with a personal loan from Sandia Area. One rate, one payment. Financial freedom is closer than you think. Apply today at sandia.org/forward. Sandia Area. Better banking without the bank. Sandia Area is an equal opportunity lender and membership is required.
Well, traffic right now dealing with more slowdowns westbound on I-40. We've got crash cleanup continuing as you approach University, but you're going to see slowdowns starting back around Louisiana now. So watch yourself as you make your way through there. Now, after you get through that and get on the other side of the interchange, you're going to see more slowdowns westbound I-40. Those are going to start right around 4th Street, and they're going to last until Coors. Southbound I-25 congestion between Osuna and Comanche. Also dealing with slowdowns westbound on Montano. Those start as you approach Rio Grande. They last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now. Jefferson until the river. Traffic moving slow in that area. Also some congestion westbound Alameda between 2nd Street and the river. Northbound I-25 right now between Gibson and Central. Traffic moving slow there as well.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and spring fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to go buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Mountain West is red hot, but only one team is guaranteed an automatic berth. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision. Perfect vision, perfect game. Airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. And by Frontier Restaurant, an Albuquerque tradition for more than 50 years. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
The Window Depot is more than a window store. The Window Depot is a one-stop warehouse with everything you need for your complete home remodel. Shop the aisles of pre-built cabinets in a variety of colors, granite and quartz countertops, sinks, skylights, and hardware to complete your project. Need a custom order? We can help. Our designers offer free design services and can special order everything you need for your kitchen or bathroom remodel today. Shop thewindowdepot.com or find a location near you. The Window Depot, more than a window store.
When you use your electric vehicle in autopilot or self-driving mode, accidents can still happen. Whether you're considered at fault or not, you may still have a claim. Lerner & Rowe is the first law firm in America with the ability to review the proprietary software that holds electric vehicle manufacturers responsible. If you were injured in an EV accident, call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Some work may be performed by or referred to other attorneys.
Eric Strauss here for CertaPro Painters. If you're like me, your home is your happy place. When it comes to painting, they provide excellent workmanship, quality, and worry-free process for both residential and commercial spaces, all at the right price. Get a free estimate for painting the outside or inside of your home or business. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in New Mexico. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
My daughter is normally a little goofball, but after a bad night's sleep, she's too tired to be anything. That's why I trust Pure Z's Kids. Pure Z's Kids is mindfully formulated just for kids. Their non-habit forming, drug-free products help my daughter fall asleep naturally, giving her the rest to be her best.
I'm a dinosaur.
Her best dinosaur.
Pure Z's Kids, for ages 4 and up when needed. Explore our products at zquill.com.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing the market, and talking through any anxieties that may pop up, that can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and bound by a code of ethics, because that's who we are.
The Duke City's home for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The sports animal.
Oh, our education system has failed us.
Okay, we're live. It's not Beatty.
I was going to let you off the hook, but then I was like, no.
It's Andra.
It is Andra. We're good on that.
Betty.
Nope.
Booty.
Okay.
Yes.
Betty.
Beatrice.
Yeah.
Okay. Boys and Girls Clubs with us.
Yes.
All right, Marvin Harrison Jr., right? You're from Columbus, Ohio.
I'm from Dublin, Ohio, but yes,
Same
Columbus.
thing.
Yeah,
No one cares.
Second largest Irish festival.
Compared to where? Ireland?
Yeah.
The real Dublin?
And wait. And my birthday's on St. Patrick's Day.
It's not a wait situation. You just throw it out there.
Ireland. Yeah.
St. Patrick was an Italian man, actually.
Oh, God, here we go.
Yep.
I'll die on that hill. He was born in Italy.
Okay.
You gonna keep going with this?
I don't know enough to say this is wrong.
He was born in Italy and he grew up in Ireland, and so the Irish claim him. But I'm trying to rebrand him as an Italian.
Oh, this is an Abraham Lincoln, Illinois thing. Born in Kentucky.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to claim who you can claim.
That's what Ohio State football does on the waiver wire. What's up? The transfer portal is where I meant to go. So what's that cat's name? Devin Brown? That's the quarterback?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well,
it was Kyle McCord last year.
Yeah, they keep
Devin
switching
Brown is moving up.
Yeah.
He was the one that was like a rookie, right? Like they
freshman. They're called freshmen.
and then okay. He's like technically
Kyle
and then
McCord's back up.
Didn't the starting quarterback like injure himself, and then the second starting quarterback also injured himself, and then they were like, "Ooh, this kid."
Well, Brown's the cat who played against Missouri in the Cotton Bowl.
Okay.
So
everyone else opted out.
Yeah, it's 100% true. So the internet was like, oh, we're losing our quarterback. Like everyone wants Ohio State quarterbacks. I got to like put a big news flash out there for everyone. Ohio State doesn't make good quarterbacks.
Justin Fields, JT Barrett, Cardale Jones.
Thank you for proving me right over and over again, Terrell Pryor.
Hey, a great wide receiver.
Terrell Pryor, the H-back for the Oakland Raiders, great wide receiver.
The friggin' rookie of the year.
He was a
CJ
wide
Stroud.
receiver in Cleveland.
CJ Stroud's the exception.
He good.
The savior of Ohio State football.
No, he's already gone. You can't save something you're not at.
Well, he almost saved it by almost beating Georgia. That was an awesome game.
Didn't he lose to Michigan twice?
Did not win any natty champs.
We've had a bad couple of years against Michigan.
Everybody did in his defense.
You go to Ohio State?
No, I didn't.
Because
I wanted to leave Ohio.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got sick of roller coasters?
I was never really a roller coaster kid.
I'm a big Cedar Point guy.
Cedar Point's pretty cool.
Big Cedar Point guy.
Yeah. That was my first roller coaster experience. Was the Millennium Force at Cedar Point.
Ah, the world's oldest wooden roller coaster.
That's
man.
right.
Oh.
No, that's the. I might be quoting Maverick. I think it might be wrong.
The Maverick.
I don't know.
I thought that was at Hershey Park.
Maybe we're all wrong.
According to Jake, they're all designed by Italians.
Yeah, that's correct.
Was Hershey Italian?
Sounds
Very
Italian, right?
name.
Yeah, I like it.
To me, because Ohio State used to be the benchmark for measurement in college football, it used to be like everyone trying to be like Ohio State, and their fall from grace being so very significant, and now with new conferences, they might never have a winning season again.
Ooh, I don't
Tough.
That far.
Yowza.
Look at they're
You're
nothing.
gonna have like a mob at you from Ohio.
The Big 10 or
Intense.
Big 12 or whatever it's called
Big
now.
16?
Yeah,
So
they're gonna have a great season.
No,
Ryan Day is that guy. Jim Harbaugh's gone. Ohio State is back, and they're gonna beat Michigan this year. Book it and buy it.
I don't disagree.
I don't hate the phrase "book it and buy it."
Yeah, I like that. I mean, we haven't beat Michigan for what, 2-3 years? 2 years?
Three, yeah.
It's been a lot.
I just don't think it's smart for Devin Brown to be like, everyone is saying I'm transferring as a coward, because now that's on record, because he's going to eventually transfer. And then people are going to be like, remember this tweet? Like, this is like, where's the leadership at Ohio State to tell their players not to do dumb stuff like this?
You should go there.
No.
Maybe you should
Tell them?
Not on purpose. Not by choice.
With how many positions there are for coaching staffs in college football, you could just be like the transfer portal guide.
That's a real thing.
You can be the what's the word? Consultant.
Your
Transfer portal consultant.
Student athletes are supposed to be able to enter it without consulting their coach first. I'm going to tell you this. No way that happens.
Not once.
No. I'm terrified to transfer. How much money would you need? You're at Ohio State. There's not a better football program in the country, right? Well, hold on. Notre
Bama.
Dame, Michigan.
Notre Dame has been relevant
Bama,
since the 90s.
Penn State, Georgia,
No, Penn State sucks.
I mean,
Too.
it's top 10.
Ohio State,
Had a
Don't
good
say
run
that,
for like
but
20
Boston
years,
was
being like
good.
1 or 2 every year.
Florida State, Miami. For a weird period, Utah.
Oh, man, I want the U to come back.
Yeah.
College football's better when the U is relevant.
They're easily hateable, just like Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. Need a bad guy.
You have to.
Yeah.
Is
Just
Ohio
like
State
wrestling.
really the bad guy, like outside of Ohio?
Bama's my bad guy.
Okay. I mean, Michigan's obviously our bad guy.
Yeah,
But like
agreed.
outside of Ohio, like, you don't know Ohio State, I wouldn't know.
Where did Deshaun Watson play? Clemson? They're the bad guy. They raised that maniac.
This is a good take.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anyone else who's Donovan McNabb came out of Clemson. Who else is there?
McNabb came out of Syracuse.
Okay, I was close.
Wrong orange team.
Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Seems nice.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
Boring.
The living Easter Island statue.
Ohio State seems like the type of college where they encourage the football players not to go to basketball games. It seems like the type of college where we're better than that.
They have a decent basketball
Actually, their
program.
basketball program's pretty good. Yeah.
When Greg Oden's still there, or is he gone? Oh, he gone? Okay.
I think he's an assistant coach there.
That would track. I don't know if that's
Yeah, Greg.
accurate.
I know he's a coach somewhere.
That's super
but I
track.
think it's Ohio State. I'll YouTube or Google it, whatever it's called.
I'm not the one who's going to say that Ohio State won't win a game next year, but I'm looking at their schedule. Guys, they might not win a game next year. There's like no talent on this
I
team.
feel like they need to feel some losses, like they get too big for their britches. Is that a thing we still say?
I say they hire back Urban Meyer.
I would pass on that, probably.
What's his rep in Ohio? People have to hate him, right?
Well, people loved him so much.
No, you still love him.
I
Some
feel like the
people
way he
don't.
went out wasn't the greatest.
He definitely had a large fall from grace.
When he would go out in Ohio, he would really creep out waitresses.
That's right. Well, he didn't creep me. I did serve him. I served him when I was 18. We had a burger named after him. We were like, what kind of burger do you like? We want to name it the Urbanator. And he was like, I like avocado. So we put some guacamole on a burger and we named it the Urbanator.
Is that what he ordered from you?
Sure wasn't. No.
No, the Urbanator gets forced upon you without your consent.
Mhm.
You don't even order it and they give you one.
Yeah.
And they just keep grinding pepper on it, just grinding.
Don't break eye contact.
They'll beat Akron. They'll beat Western Michigan. They will lose to Marshall. They'll lose to Michigan State. They'll lose to Iowa. They'll definitely lose to Oregon badly. They'll lose to Nebraska. They'll lose to Penn State. They'll lose to Purdue. They'll lose to Northwestern. They'll lose to Indiana, who's on the come up. And then obviously end of the year against Michigan. They're going to win 2 games, and there's both their non-conference loser ones.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Yeah, that's a little tough. Michigan State football is meh. Iowa football is meh.
Usually they lose their first 2 games and they're like, oh gosh, we need to actually be good at football now.
If a team deserves to lose, it's Michigan State.
I believe they're going to go undefeated and they'll play undefeated Michigan.
I like it.
No one reloads like Ohio State.
Not the worst.
They'll be right back.
Andrew, one more time, the information on the Boys and Girls Club.
All of it?
Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club, we enable all youth, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, responsible citizens. We have our fundraising gala on Saturday, April 27th. You're invited. You, the person listening. Tickets are $25.
Not us, though.
Not you guys. No.
No.
And you can sponsor if that so pleases you. And yeah, Fred, you're going to judge our State Youth of the Year competition. You're going to select the youth of tomorrow for New Mexico. It's a big job.
Parents out there listening, Fred is on the take. You want your kid to ensure a victory? Slide a little cash under the table.
There you go.
Speaking of, friend of the show, Andrew says there's a lot of cash in the transfer portal because Ohio State is loaded. Crown them, it's over. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have it.
There you go.
Andrew, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll have Jake walk you to your car. It's 2 Men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. eBay Motors is here for the ride with the parts you need for the prices you want. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, it's guaranteed to fit your ride the first time, every time, or your money back. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Well, traffic right now dealing with more slowdowns westbound on I-40. We've got crash cleanup continuing as you approach University, but you're going to see slowdowns starting back around Louisiana now. So watch yourself as you make your way through there. Now, after you get through that and get on the other side of the interchange, you're going to see more slowdowns westbound I-40. Those are going to start right around 4th Street, and they're going to last until Coors. Southbound I-25 congestion between Osuna and Comanche. Also dealing with slowdowns westbound on Montano. Those start as you approach Rio Grande. They last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now, Jefferson until the river. Traffic moving slow in that area. Also some congestion westbound Alameda between 2nd Street and the river. Northbound I-25 right now between Gibson and Central. Traffic moving slow there as well.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
It's looking like points in Milwaukee. Hey everyone, I'm Erin Hawksworth here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The Clippers and Bucks face off tonight, and it's looking like a high-scoring affair. The BetQL model has over 227 as a 5-star best bet. They project this number at 236. I'm Erin Hawksworth. Bet smarter, beat the books. Download the BetQL and BetMGM apps today.
Refund season is the time to buy during the tax trade-up event at Capital Ford, where you'll find some of the season's biggest savings on new Fords. And during Ford Truck Month, new 24 Edges come with 0% APR plus $1,000 customer cash, plus $1,500 bonus cash, or new 23 Explorers with 0% APR plus $750 bonus cash at Capital Ford in Santa Fe. 36 months with approved credit. $27.78 per month per 1,000 finance plus tax, title, license, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Ends 2/29/24.
Remember last summer when 100-degree days made you wonder if your couch was going to spontaneously combust? Your Swamp Cooler is only designed to lower the inside temperature about 10 degrees. 100 degrees outside, you do the math. Don't wait until you're melting and your family is whining. Now is the time to call Enchanted Mechanical to switch to air conditioning. No more unbearable heat. No more Swamp Cooler conversions. You'll be the coolest dude in the neighborhood. Chill and visit the heating and cooling doctor, enchantedmechanicalnm.com, or call 321-4177.
Imagine it's the final game of the season, but your symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, are making a comeback. What should you do? Keep managing your constipation with belly pain the same old way? Or try getting ahead of your symptoms by talking to your doctor about Linzess, linaclotide. Linzess is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually.
Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
If you're a service member, veteran, or family member who's feeling alone,
whether you're in crisis or not,
don't remain silent and suffer alone. There is help out there.
talk to someone you can trust.
Free confidential support is available 24/7 through the Veterans Crisis Line. Just text or call 988 and press 1 for veterans. Talking to someone about suicide won't increase the risk of suicide. It could save a life. Brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Veterans Services, the Department of Health, and this station.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. The ugly truth is when you buy a timeshare, you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? The crazy thing is this never ends. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. Call 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
Don't miss the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. Listen to 2 Men On 95.9 FM AM 610, The Sports Animal.
Headlines?
I was a Boys and Girls Club kid for a couple summers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
After school, did all my sports leagues at the Boys and Girls Club, and they were lovely. Carlsbad, New Mexico. I was 11 and 12 years old, I believe, or 12 and 13 years old.
I was a camp counselor. That counts.
Oh God, those poor kids. Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Oh, I taught them a lot of valuable lessons.
Plenty of valuable lessons in the world of LeBron James, as he's the first person in the history of the National Basketball Association to reach 40,000 points.
Let's go, my goat, LeBron. We did it. Oh my God. One of the happiest moments in my NBA watching career.
You want to hear one of the craziest stats?
I'd love. Is it the amount of time it took him to score the points?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But there's all kinds of crazy stats. One of them being LeBron James in his whole 21-year career has averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. That is career average. Almost every year is within the 10% ratio of those 3 numbers. He's never had a 27-7-7 game.
Wow.
All the games he's played in his 21-year career, he's never had a 27-7-7 stat line, and it's his career average. That's wild.
The only year he averaged less than 25 points per game was his rookie year, which he averaged 20 points a game.
Pretty good.
Didn't win Rookie of the Year, loser.
And then the amount of time it took him to score 10,000 points was 368 games.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of time it took him to go from 30,000 to 40,000 was 368 games.
Which one's the bigger deal, the 40,000 mark or Caitlin Clark?
40,000.
Someone being that good for that long in the NBA, 100% LeBron James.
The best college basketball player ever. LeBron James sucked in college.
He didn't go.
Interesting.
Former Duke, though.
for a day.
Wasn't he also a former Buckeye for a day?
Yeah.
Like, did it all work?
Yeah, I think he was also a former Tar Heel.
He's also a Dallas Cowboy for a day, too.
And I think he was a Cleveland Brown.
Oh, that was a stupid news cycle for a minute. That's the one I use. Me and Van have done this bit on air. I'll bring it back to life real quick. You remember when ESPN used to just create stories like this, where they would have like
used to?
Well, I don't watch it anymore. So this is when I gave up on ESPN, when this story was a story, however many years it was, where the morning show host says LeBron James should play tight end. This is when he was still with Cleveland the second time. And then the afternoon guy goes, conversation is that LeBron James is considering playing tight end.
Exactly.
And then the evening show guy is like, I can't believe LeBron James is considering playing tight end. And you're like, did you guys just make up this story? Like,
Well,
that is accurate.
That all started during the lockout when KD and him created a flag football league. That was fun.
With some more freakishly weird LeBron stats?
Yeah, go ahead.
LeBron has scored more points than Larry Bird and Magic Johnson combined.
What?
That is accurate.
Dang, dude.
The entirety of both Larry Bird's and Magic Johnson's career smashed together. More points than both of them.
That's crazy.
If you put LeBron James, not even in his prime, in his 21st season on the Dream Team, he's the best player.
Facts.
If you put LeBron James on the 92 Dream Team, he's the best player. He would start. He'd be the leading scorer. He'd be the captain of the team. He would wear number 9.
505-246-0610. Yes, we just did that. Opening up the big debate once again.
LeBron over Jordan any day of the week. I'll die on that hill. Argue with me.
Yeah, I'll take Wilt or Kareem. But yes, LeBron James.
We have more footage of Fidel Castro inventing the Euro step than we have of Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game.
Oh, let's jump the shark real fast.
I don't think Wilt did it.
Though. You don't think Wilt did it? You think Wilt's 100-point game is your sports version of the moon landing?
They're on the same level for me. Yeah,
Okay.
It didn't happen.
The amount of people it'd take to cover up that conspiracy might be even crazier than the moon landing.
Wilt?
Yeah.
We had cameras back then. There's no footage. All we have is a picture.
No, there's the box score.
And a bunch of people in attendance.
Also, and I'm not trying to be the guy to overreact to anything because I'm so even keeled all the time. I just watched the Warriors lose by 85 points the other day. Scoring 100 points is not that big of a deal. Like
back then it was.
That game was 169 to 147. Like that's how easy it is to put up buckets when no one's trying to keep buckets from being put up.
We are 4 minutes into this segment
It's Sean.
talking about the greatness of LeBron James, and people immediately bring up Michael Jordan. Immediately on both text lines.
Haters.
And I'm assuming that's what this call is about as well.
Hold on, Amory, is this call about this specific topic? Because if it's not, this call is
Yes, it's LeBron Jordan.
friend of the show, Sean. Welcome. We know you're about to support my LeBron take.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Who is a better person?
LeBron.
And I mean, let's look at the sports at a side. Who's a better person? Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
LeBron.
James is one of the best people in the history of
Like,
sports,
hands
period.
down.
Yeah.
No controversies. Nothing. Same with his high school sweetheart.
Super handsome.
Family man.
And he did so much with what he got from the whole system. Like, compared to Michael, like, what did Michael do?
Have a gambling addiction.
Exactly. And golf too much.
He's the worst human being to ever live.
Drank too much. I mean, it's obvious that LeBron is the better athlete, and anybody who disputes that, can suck it as far as I'm concerned. Because, it's LeBron. It's LeBron all day, every day, and I'll let you guys go.
You're the best. Right. Sean.
Great take,
I
Sean.
want to know how old Sean is.
He's wise beyond his years. I can tell you that.
He's got to be older than me.
This is generational,
right.
Except for Fred.
I got one for you guys. March 2nd, 1962, okay?
Mm-hmm. 5
players for the Warriors scored in double digits. Now only one scored in triple digits.
Uh-huh.
That was Wilt. He took 63 field goals.
Good work if you can get it.
Hit 32 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, it 100% happened, Jake.
It didn't happen. I don't believe in it. No, Wilt didn't do it.
Were there any robot birds there on their Illuminati camera? Because we all know birds aren't real either.
No, they're government drones.
Jake's wearing a Knicks shirt right now. Can't believe his Knickerbockers lost. Listen to this.
We won. We beat the Cavs without Jalen. He got hurt.
I'm talking about the Warriors against Philadelphia Warriors in 1962. They had 3 guys combined for 100. They put up points that night. Kind of crazy. Oh, I would hate to lose to one guy. You're a whole team. You remember when Ronda Rousey started MMA, man, and she was so much better than everyone?
Mm-hmm.
That's like Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain decided to be good at basketball before anyone else was deciding to be good at it. That's the only reason he was anything.
Not Bill?
That might be that example. Bill Russell was like the first one.
Yeah.
Like really try.
Yeah.
And Bill did so much more for the league than Wilt Chamberlain ever did.
Like beard wise?
Like civil rights wise.
I mean, I think you could say he did more for civil rights. So, I don't know.
Through the NBA.
I mean, did he do more for spreading his seed all across this country, Genghis Khan style, like Wilt Chamberlain did?
The chat says,
I think that's also fake.
The Sports Animal chat on the live stream, facebook.com/talkabq, says LeBron isn't even the best player in his era. Curry all day.
God, that's so stupid.
No,
that's the dumbest.
And that's also, it's crazy. Bulls Jordan fan that just said that.
Of course. Yeah.
Well, one, LeBron beat the greatest team of all time, the 73-9 Warriors. Who was on that team? Steph Curry.
Got a point.
And he came back 3-1, the first time ever. LeBron was playing against athletes. Jordan was playing against plumbers and electricians.
Friend of the show, Jeff says Jordan for his game, also for his class as a person. No.
His class as a person.
He quit on his teammates. He quit on the league.
Yeah, Jordan was nothing before Pippen. Pippen's the real GOAT, if anything.
Well, I mean, he's a Hall of Fame level player. He's not Jordan.
Okay, Jordan's best moment in his whole career was when he did that speech at UNC and said, "The roof is the ceiling."
Friend of the show.
It's not bad either.
Friend of the show on the texter, 505-246-0610, the Sports Animal text line. Friend of the show, Sean, says he believes Sam Hartman might be AI generated. Okay.
Ooh, I like this. That. I'm in on that conspiracy.
That one I'm into.
He's too handsome.
You have another weird LeBron stat, or was that all of them?
LeBron has more points in his career than David Robinson and the aforementioned Scottie Pippen combined.
Those guys didn't even play together. What's the association?
That they're both Hall of Famers and both had unique, amazing Hall of Fame careers. And LeBron is better than 2 of them.
Those guys are only relevant because they played with actual superstars. David Robinson was fine at the time he played. He wouldn't be stuffed today. And he was fortunate to play with Tim Duncan.
LeBron has also played against 35% of all NBA players.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of the stats?
Yep. LeBron has the same number of career 50-point games as all players combined in Celtics history.
Even Bill Russell?
Correct.
That dude sucked.
LeBron passed Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list 5 years ago. 5 whole seasons ago. 4 seasons in a COVID year. LeBron has a 40-point game against every NBA franchise.
Even the Cavs?
Even the Cavs.
Oh.
He won the hardest championship in the history of the league.
The bubble.
The bubble.
That was real, true, gritty basketball.
Did you hear that, Van? It was true gritty.
If LeBron James never made a three-pointer or a free throw in his career, he'd still have more points than Kevin Durant, who is 9th all time.
How many times did Curry beat LeBron head-to-head in the finals?
Yeah, okay, but then they signed a cupcake named Kevin Durant. If that never happened, it would be a different story. LeBron would have 6 now.
Friend of the show, Jeff, says these sound more like Chuck Norris facts.
Yeah.
Because that's how great LeBron is.
Correct.
Because he's the GOAT.
Or it could be Chuck Norris is Michael Jordan in this situation, and history and lore outweigh actual NBA talent.
Didn't Bruce Lee beat Chuck Norris?
So this is an interesting conversation.
In a movie?
You're talking about Enter the Dragon? Is that what you're talking about?
I believe so.
Okay. Bruce Lee, when we get back from the break, we break down Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half. Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. Robert Half is here to help. Their recruiting professionals use proprietary AI to connect businesses with highly skilled talent. At Robert Half, they know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
For traffic right now, dealing with more slowdowns westbound on I-40. We've got crash cleanup continuing as you approach University, but you're going to see slowdowns starting back around Louisiana now. So watch yourself as you make your way through there. Now, after you get through that and get on the other side of the interchange, you're going to see more slowdowns westbound I-40. Those are going to start right around 4th Street, and they're going to last until Coors. Southbound I-25 congestion between Osuna and Comanche. Also dealing with slowdowns westbound on Montano. Those start as you approach Rio Grande. They last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now, Jefferson until the river. Traffic moving slow in that area. Also some congestion westbound Alameda between 2nd Street and the river. Northbound I-25 right now between Gibson and Central. Traffic moving slow there as well.
This report is brought to you by Ski Santa Fe. The wait is almost over. Get ready to experience the mountain again the best way. The Tram in 10-3 will be reopening Thursday, March 14th. What better way to re-elevate your day than with breathtaking views and high-altitude enjoyment? Visit sandiapeak.com for more information.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The madness is coming. The madness is coming. Ugh, you guys always ruin this. I was trying to be dramatic. The madness is coming!
Oh, wow! Albuquerque's home for the Final Four and every other tournament game.
And it's over! This heavyweight battle is won by
95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This is Safety Tavian Combs. Teamwork is everything, whether it's on the football field or at Everguard Roofing and Solar. Everguard is the go-to business for home and commercial roofing in New Mexico. Why? It's simple. They believe in honesty and delivering top quality work. I'm proud to be a part of the Everguard team. Need a solid roof or thinking about solar? Call 505-821-9543. That's 821-9543. Or visit everguardroofing.com today. Everguard Roofing and Solar, your trusted choice in New Mexico.
Most people gamble. They visit a casino, buy a lottery ticket, play an online game. But for a few, gambling becomes more than fun. It becomes a problem, an addiction, just like a drug or alcohol addiction. Free and confidential help and treatment is available, funded by Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico. A toll-free hotline, 888-696-2440, is available 24 hours a day. Find help at rganm.org.
Blake's Lottaburger has been a New Mexico favorite since 1952. They use the best ingredients like their very own Hatch green chili and fresh premium beef patties. And they cook your food fresh when you order it. Blake's Lottaburger, the first there was, the best there is.
Dear winter, Toyota's got 22 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. From winter-ready SUVs like Grand Highlander and RAV4 to steady sedans like the Camry all-wheel drive, Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, and the Majestic Crown. Plus rugged trucks like Tacoma and Tundra. We're ready for winter action with solid traction. Yours, Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Based on manufacturer's websites as of 11/21/23.
Visit your Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Jeff Symbieta. Tuesday on the opening drive, every Lobo fan seems to have an opinion. So does former Lobo great Kenny Thomas. We're kicking it with Kenny tomorrow.
Yo, Mike's hot.
I start the opening drive at 7 a.m.
All right, we need to go on record with a couple things. Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee, both, in all four of our opinions, legendary martial artists, right? We can all agree?
Facts.
All significant contributions to the world of martial arts and action movies. And in the scripted Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee the victor.
Yes.
Okay. But in this hypothetical, we're talking dudes in their prime, right?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Okay.
Only prime.
Bruce Lee had them lightning fast strikes, dog.
He was quick with it.
Chuck Norris. Powerful kicks. And I feel like Chuck Norris did like 5 different things. I feel like Bruce Lee only did one karate. I feel like Chuck Norris did like, and also if you're really knowledgeable of this subject, recognize that I'm kind of really winging it here. I feel like Chuck Norris did 10 different types of karate, but Bruce Lee just did the one. Am I wrong in this very ignorant viewpoint of this?
A bit. Because Bruce Lee like smashed a bunch of different types of martial arts together and made his own. So he's kind of a master of his own style he created.
Chuck Norris made his own too.
But Chuck Norris like made a hybrid of a couple as well. But Chuck Norris like also like went into a bunch of competitions and actually won competitions and like has a dope ass resume. And Bruce Lee, we kind of just got to take his word for it. I think Chuck Norris beats up Bruce Lee.
I take Bruce Lee. So Chuck Norris created the Chuck Norris system, which is American Tang So Do. He also does just normal Tang So Do.
I love that little
Taekwondo
the number game. It's like the little grid of all 9 numbers.
Yeah, it's 9 numbers.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He did Taekwondo, karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and judo.
I think Bruce Lee was a legitimate like fighter on the streets, though. Is that correct? I believe that was like Double Dragon is like based off his actual life. I'm not even joking. I think he came up like legitimately boxing and fighting people in the streets, like of Hong Kong.
Yeah, but Chuck Norris is like twice the size. It doesn't matter how fast you are if it doesn't hurt when it hits you.
That dude is cut.
Chuck Norris is like working man jacked.
All those deltas,
not like weight room jacked.
Yeah. Chuck Norris is stronger than your dad.
Correct. In spirit as well.
And he learned his stuff like in the Air Force, like going to Korea. So like Bruce Lee was born into it in the mean streets of Hong Kong, literally. And Chuck Norris had some downtime while he was at an Air Force base. Like, I don't think it's close. I think it's Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I'm taking Bruce over Norris any day of the week.
Recognize that Bruce Lee died when he was like 32.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
All right, too soon.
Chuck Norris said that Bruce Lee would beat him up. But I think that's just him being humble and giving credit to one of the masters of the thing. I think Chuck Norris would beat up Bruce Lee.
Well, Chuck Norris has neither confirmed or denied that fight between them actually like a real fight happened. So I do think it happened.
All right, so the texter is saying speed only determines the fastest sprinter. I think that's what you're trying to say, Van. Doesn't matter how fast you are
right
in this game. Recognizing that movies are impacting what I perceive.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And Walker, Texas Ranger doing the exact opposite for Chuck Norris's credibility. He did not look tough or cool in that series.
Well, wasn't he like a narco in that movie?
He was a Texas Ranger.
Named Chuck. Or maybe it was Walker.
Walker.
Chuck, did you know Chuck Norris fought Joe Louis 4 times?
Did he win?
Lost once.
3-1, pretty good.
They were competition rules, not UFC rules. That's a different thing too. That gives the advantage to Chuck. All right, here's our vote. I'm going to say Bruce Lee.
I got Chuck Norris every time.
Jake?
I'm taking Bruce.
Hey, Marie, you're the deciding factor.
I'm taking Chuck.
Yeah.
It's all evens. We thought it might be. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Traffic right now, we've got that congestion westbound on Paseo. That's going to start at I-25, and it'll last until the river. Southbound on I-25 right now between Osuna and Comanche. We continue to see slowdowns there. Things also continue to move slow westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Coors. Headed west on Alameda right now, 2nd Street until the river. Traffic moving slow in that area. And still dealing with congestion westbound on Montano as you approach Rio Grande, and that'll last until Coors.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Addie Postlethwaite had a life-changing experience when she went to Coleman Vision. I'm Jeff Symbieta. Addie, please tell us about your vision before you had LASIK surgery with Dr. Coleman.
Hi, so before I had LASIK with Dr. Coleman, I had really bad vision and I could not live without my glasses or contacts. I couldn't really see anything at all.
Sounds like you really needed a solution. So what happened next?
So I had my procedure with Dr. Coleman and I was able to see amazing as soon as I sat up from the procedure table. And it's nice to wake up every morning to see my family's faces clearly.
Yeah, I know the story. You'll hear life-changing stories like this all the time from Dr. Coleman's patients. He's world-renowned for LASIK, and he's right here in Albuquerque, ready to help you see better. He did it for Addie. He did it for me. What about you? It starts with a call to 505-821-8880. If you'd like to ditch your glasses or contacts, call 505-821-8880 or go to ColemanVision.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text JUDGE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text JUDGE to 42424. That's JUDGE to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Now betting for the sports animal. Your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike is hot.
Did any of you guys watch this Jason Kelsey retirement thing today?
Did not. I did read about it though.
I watched.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a really good speech. I liked that he, mentioned his wife and how they met. That he was choked up about it, and it's sad to see an all-time just great human being leave the greatest sports league of all time.
It's interesting why you associate being good at a sport as being a great human being.
No, he's a good human being overall.
Jason Kelsey seems like a dude.
Yeah, like that's a guy like I would want to hang out with and, you know, maybe start a charity fund with.
What?
Yeah.
He's into a bunch of them. He does a lot for the community.
I'm not saying he's a bad dude. I'm not trying to sit here and say, hey, he's a bad dude. I'm just saying I think it's interesting how people often outbalance that.
I mean, I just appreciate a lineman getting recognition.
What I didn't like about it has nothing to do with Jason Kelsey today. Somebody posted a smartphone taken video of Travis Kelsey crying during the thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
That is so gross.
It's a work.
You're really just holding a phone up to some dude while he's crying. Like that's, come on, man. Not into that.
Same. At least Travis had cool shades on.
Eh.
To the shades?
If you're going to retire, you got to church it up a little bit too. Like, can we put sleeves on?
No, that's the only way for him to go out. He never dressed up. He would go out to like Vegas with the boys in like sweatpants, buy a suit, and then just leave it there.
That's when you know you're too rich.
He didn't make that much money.
I'm just saying that's an amount of money I don't know. I've told Van the story up the air. I went to a Rockies game one time with a guy who had several millions of dollars, and he was cold at the game, bought one of those super expensive bullpen jackets, and it kind of warmed up before the end of the game. And we were going to leave. He just left it on the seat. And I was like, so you're just going to just leave it in your jacket? He's like, well, I'm not cold anymore. And I was like, those bullpen jackets are stupid expensive. Like, I didn't want to grab it because that looked weird, so I grabbed it. I looked weird.
I would 100% take the jacket every time.
I'd be like, you're leaving and you're not taking that? Yeah, that's mine now.
I'll obviously get confirmation. Otherwise, it looks like you're stealing his jacket.
That's why I said, is it cool if I just like grab this large jacket that doesn't fit me?
Possession is 9 cents of the law.
That's not true. That's an urban legend. That's a wives' tale. 2 Christmas albums?
They were good too.
Jake, your definition of the word good, we need to break down on this program. That's not what the word good means. Entertaining? Sure.
Is entertaining not good?
Good for an offensive lineman in the NFL? I'll give you that. Like good for a person who gets paid to sing into a microphone? Oh, no.
He's not Michael Bublé, okay?
I mean, who is? Let's be honest.
Yeah. He's not Mariah Carey.
Well, Mikey Bubbles, that boy can sing.
That dude can sing. I like guys who have multiple talents. You're good at football, that's a cool thing. Also be good at the guitar. Okay.
Not singing, but there's probably something else.
And now he's a professional podcaster.
God, we should make a Christmas song.
We're going to get bumped from this channel for his podcast.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. Amory, can we cut a Christmas song before you leave?
Yeah, you got to
sing a harmony on the chorus.
No.
We got 2 really good ideas on this program today.
I'll record it for you.
Team Lithuania style tie-dyed jersey. I like that a lot. And then a 2 Men on Christmas song. Like,
I'll record it.
Roasting on an open fire.
I don't think it's so bad.
Yeah, we can call it a Christmas in Okinawa.
Your brain.
Amory's not moving to Okinawa.
Moving to Yokota in
Christmas-
Tokyo. Everyone knows that.
Christmas in
That's the
Yokota.
talk of the town.
You need to quit being so specific about where you're going, Amory. You got some weird fans out there.
Yeah.
Is there
I really do.
You've already
Okay,
said
do you want
too
to hear
much
my worst
with
stalker in
Yokota.
New York?
Yes.
What the worst thing he did? He was the worst stalker in history. I had to get a restraining order against him because he brought me something that I didn't even like.
Drugs?
No. Like,
Was it drugs?
like if you're going to be a stalker and you're going to try to win me over, like bring me something I like. He dropped off at this place at a bar I worked at, a half-eaten bag of like Costco-sized chocolate-covered Raisinets, and I hate those.
Well, you got hungry on the way.
No, I don't care that he ate some of them. I just don't like chocolate-covered Raisinets. Weird stalker.
I think Raisinets are just known as chocolate covered. I don't think you have to say both. Like,
I don't know. I hate them, though.
Like if you would have said chocolate covered raisins,
That's what
I would have been like, oh, Raisinets.
Okay, they're called Raisinets. Okay, I didn't know that. But anyways.
Because you hate them so much.
I have like.
And that's when you got the restraining order?
Well, no, when I realized I had a stalker.
Whether you like it or not, you shouldn't take opened food as a gift.
I didn't
ever.
take it. We threw it away. I'm
Okay.
just saying he dropped it off.
You did take it, but threw it away.
Yeah.
Guarantee you a small number of those Raisinets were touching his human body in some places.
Hey, his name was Fred.
One area, I would assume.
Frederick.
His name was Fred?
Well, Frederick. He didn't go.
It's kind of a cool name, though.
It's cool. It's two names. It's Fred and Rick. That's awesome.
That was a weird time.
Wouldn't it technically be Drick?
What are you talking about?
Free and Drick? Or
All
Fred
I know is
and
his
Rick?
name is Frederick.
Isn't there 2 D's in Frederick?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
No.
But I hate Raisinets.
There's 2 D's in Fred.
But I hate Raisinets.
You currently have fans and some borderline stalkers, right?
Oh, yeah.
So here's what I would say. Let's together as a team put together an Amazon wish list, but .Japan. So Amazon.com.jp or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have people buy you things for your transition to Japan.
Right.
That seems like a good way to benefit off unwanted attention.
And if you'd like to buy me some Japanese stuff, I love green tea Kit Kats. They're fantastic.
Oh.
I like their sodas with the ball in it.
Sodas with balls. All of their
Can't we try
bottles
melon
have balls in
soda?
them.
Everyone said it's really good.
Big
Supposed
hot-
to sip.
You ever had a Haichu?
I don't want you.
Yeah,
to
Haichus are awesome.
I messed with Haichus.
Yeah.
Are those
We stole that.
Japanese?
Is that
Started off. Yeah.
Maybe I'll send a box of Japanese goods to the station.
Have you identified if there is not a furniture store near your new home that will have furniture the size
There
of you
is.
and your husband? Okay.
There is. And there's
It's got to be on base,
Yeah,
right?
on base, and there's like this big community, like because people aren't there that long, and they have like this nice furniture.
Swap
that
and fill.
Yeah,
Yeah. Their mattress. This is real. I'm not trying to be culturally insensitive. Like they don't use bed frames and stuff. It's like a whole different energy out there.
I hear the toilets are
smaller
awesome.
people.
Japanese toilets.
A bidet.
No, it's more than a bidet. It's like a whole thing.
It's got a seat warmer on
a
it.
seat warmer.
It talks to you.
It's called a throne, guys.
And like the bidets, not only are they heated, it's like seltzer water.
We're bringing our
They
bed,
put bubbles on your BH.
but we're gonna need a couch. So I'm a little concerned.
What are you doing with your current couch? Because I know a list of stalkers that would auction for.
It's on its last end, and
Hmm.
we're putting it.
That makes
we're
it
throwing
even
away.
more valuable.
What did you consider the Boys and
Mandy,
Girls Club of Central New
Our
Mexico?
coworker Mandy, it's really bad though. Like
Nah.
it's gonna not make it out
And
to
then
the
it-
house. And you guys can try.
I'm not coming to your house.
I know.
Are you selling your house?
No.
This is getting even more confusing now. So you eventually
I
plan to return.
No. We rent.
Oh, I didn't know you rent.
Oh.
Today I learned.
Me and Amory were neighbors for X amount of time before we even knew it.
Ben comes to my house to drop off his dog.
Yeah, you got to squeeze in some Darby time before you leave.
Yes.
Yeah, who's taking over Darby Watch?
No one wants that.
Now hold on, I have a long list of people who ask me all the time to
my
babysit
favorite part
Darby.
is sometimes I don't even drop Darby back off at Van's house. I drop him off at someone else's house.
Correct.
I would watch Darby.
And it might be Brandon Ortega.
Takes a village to raise a child. Yeah, Brandon Ortega, the Ortegas, the lovely Ortegas. Dog sit, the Darbs.
The next place you see Jason Kelsey is where?
He'll be
Podcasting on Radio Row when you guys go to New Orleans next year.
He'll do color for whichever station wants him.
Yeah.
Him and Tom Brady. That'd be pretty fantastic.
You know the real one though? Like not like a broadcast one. And no offense to who I'm about to name, Pat McAfee.
Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking.
If
too.
you got rid of his crap that's around him, like those dudes aren't very good.
Correct.
But if you put Jason Kelsey with him,
Mhm.
he would start to be real relevant. Like I get that he had like the niche weird program niche.
I think it works both ways.
It's America. You say what you want.
I get that you had that originally, but there's been no innovation in that program over the last 3 years. It's too stagnant. You need new attractions. And he needs to, number one, protect his brand and bring this guy in for a real chemistry and get rid of like the clowns around him.
I think he can do whatever Rob Gronkowski's doing, but better.
Jason Kelsey?
Yeah. He's like a more wholesome Midwest Rob Gronkowski.
Did I tell you I saw Rob
He's
Gronkowski?
like a fun, free love party guy, but he's like more literate.
Did I tell you when I saw him do stand-up? Did I tell you about this?
Gronk?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I could see that.
And it sucked.
I can only imagine.
It was like the worst writers in the world. And they were like, a lot of my dance moves at the club are like moving through defenders on a football field, except I'm not dancing. I'm dodging ugly chicks at the club. And you're like, oh.
Well, Gronk is just your stereotypical frat boy, and Jason Kelsey is your blue-collar union worker.
Yeah, that's a good comp.
I'm taking the union.
Oh, every time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine every public appearance and every commercial, everything Rob Gronkowski's been in, and like it would be better with Jason Kelsey.
Because people trust him.
Yeah.
Rob Gronkowski is, when the NFL was like, we're going to create a personality, they did it with him.
Right.
Jason Kelsey was like, I'm going to become a personality regardless of your lack of support.
No offense to every lineman in the Hall of Fame, but he made centers relevant.
That's the most relevant position on the line.
Well,
culturally?
Well, no one talks about the offensive line, though. I interviewed Michael Orr once, from the Blind Side and all the drama and the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, people only knew my name because of the movie. And he's like, no one should know an offensive lineman's name.
The only one is that Chuck Bednarik. Is that cat's name? That's the only one I can come up with.
Joe Thomas
was a tackle, dude. Like that, I'm talking about centers.
Yeah. Oh, centers. Sorry.
Which is the thing you
Andrew
said.
Whitworth?
No.
He's also a tackle.
He was a tackle. That's what I'm saying. Matt Burke, I think, was one. Did he play for the Vikings? Is that right?
I got the guy. Jeff Saturday. But still like nowhere close to Jason Kelsey.
And only because he had one time where he screamed at Peyton Manning.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, Amory, change the name of your show to Name 3 Centers. No one will be able to do it.
Didn't the Pouncey Boys like haze a bunch of people and they got famous for that? Wasn't that like part of their thing?
I don't remember that. That sounds accurate, though.
Kevin Mawai. I could come up with Kevin Mawai. Played for the Jets.
I think I'm tapped out after Jeff Saturday.
Rodney Hudson Jr.
Not a name.
Yeah, it is. Played for the Cardinals.
Oh, Dick Butkus. That's the one.
He played multiple positions, though.
He played center. Was the guy who played for the Titans, Amory? Bruce Matthews. So there's a handful. There's more than I thought. I retract my statement. There's more than I thought.
They should do a center university, like tight end university.
Dermody Dawson?
And Jason Kelsey's like the head coach of that.
What's tight end university?
Tight end university is when all the tight ends in the league get together and basically have like a week-long summer camp thing.
Oh, no. This is the Jason Kelsey thing.
So is this the end of the tush
I mean,
push?
George Kittle.
George Kittle.
No, this is not a real thing. This is just to sell t-shirts. That's not a real thing. Is this the end of the tush push?
Yeah.
The rules committee is going to outlaw that this offseason. There's no doubt in my mind.
That's dumb.
It's a dumb play. It's boring. It's going to say something like this. It's going to be like, the ball has to be snapped at least 6 inches behind the line. The ball has to behind the. It's going to be something stupid like that, but they don't exactly say it's outlawed, but it's outlawed.
And they're also going to make the season be 18 games.
That's what Roger Goodell said.
Yeah,
and they're trying to change kickoff too, where only the kicker and the returner can move until the ball's caught.
I think they're slowly working their way up to 20 games. 5-ish years from now, there'll be 20 games, 2 buys.
That's half the year.
And then they're going to cap it after that.
So then the Super Bowl's in March?
Yeah.
No, start early. You can start during the summer. Forget the sanctity of summer.
Do the President's Day weekend.
Well, that's what an 18-game schedule will end on President's Day.
Correct.
Also, when you guys go to New Orleans next year for the Super Bowl,
You want to go?
you guys go to New Orleans next year for the Super Bowl,
You want to go?
we'll see where my life is. I mean, obviously, I want to go. Obviously, that's gonna be so much fun. I love New Orleans.
You didn't suck at it this year. You did very good.
Thank you. I love New Orleans though, and then it's gonna fall right into Mardi Gras. That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild next year. Mardi Gras and the Super Bowl, all in New Orleans.
I just got like super sad thinking about my liver.
God, how's them levies? How strong are them levies right now?
Compared to 05,
Yeah.
they're way better.
Okay, I'm back in.
2 men on. Did we preview anything? I forgot to preview something. 18 game schedule. Why not? The sports animal.
Well, traffic right now. Things moving a whole lot better here in the metro. Still seeing a little bit of a slowdown westbound on I-40 as you approach course. Watch out for that. Things also continue to move slow headed west on Paseo between Jefferson and the river. I-25 right now moving up to speed in both directions. And also still dealing with a little bit of a slowdown westbound on Montano at the river.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The madness is coming.
All fixed, 3 buries it.
And 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal, has a million reasons to fill out a bracket with us. The $1 Million Bracket Challenge is back.
3 seconds, no timeouts.
Brought to you by Sandia Resort and Casino. Close to home, far from ordinary.
For the win!
Brush up on your college basketball picks and fill out your $1 Million Bracket on sportsanimalabq.com.
Let's be honest. When you fly out of town, you want things to go smoothly. That happens when you start at airport parking. It's so easy. Shuttles run every 4 minutes. You get picked up at your vehicle, dropped off at the terminal door, and your bags are unloaded for you. That's convenient. And you get all of that starting at just $4.95 per day. It's $14 to park in the Sunport garage. Take exit 221 off I-25 toward the Sunport. Then take the first right to airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent beads.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Eric Strauss here. Spring is on the way. Colors are bursting. What about the color of your home? When you choose CertaPro Painters, you're not just choosing a service, you're choosing a partner in making your house your home. Painting is the easiest way to breathe new life into your home, whether you're prepping it to sell or want to fall in love with it all over again. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in New Mexico. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right. Yeah. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Dear winter, Toyota's got 22 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. From winter-ready SUVs like Grand Highlander and RAV4 to steady sedans like the Camry all-wheel drive, Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, and the Majestic Crown. Plus rugged trucks like Tacoma and Tundra. We're ready for winter action with solid traction. Yours, Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Based on manufacturer's websites as of 11/21/23.
Visit your Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Winter outside. Inside, cozy and comfy. Summer outside.
It's so hot.
Inside, cool and refreshing. Enchanted Mechanical keeps Mother Nature where she belongs, outside. Enchanted Mechanical has environmentally friendly, energy-efficient heating and air conditioning systems to save you money and keep your house at the perfect temperature all year. Right now, a new furnace is $500 off or pay just $29 for a furnace tune-up. Is your system sick? Call the Heating and Cooling Doctor at 321-4177 or visit enchantedmechanicalnm.com.
Are you amped?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, bro. The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Back on the program. We got like a heart rate right here. All right, Jake, help me out real quick. So we were just talking off the air. So before we went to the break, we were talking about tight end university, which you brought up, which you were like, oh, Jackson College should start. What'd you call it? Center University. And I was like, what is that? You're like, oh, these guys get together and like work on skills or something.
Yeah,
you said
it's like summer camp.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't think that's real. I think it's just like a fake brand to sell.
No, they actually get together. Like they film footage and like have like,
promotional stuff for their
Yeah.
merch.
But it's for the other tight ends in the league to maybe learn a step or two.
No,
it's all about getting the tight end to be a more prolific part of the NFL.
So I go to the website, Van, TE/university. And the very top it's some guys you recognize, like some famous guys, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Greg Olsen.
Right.
Okay. The very first link, buy merch. You can get $100. This is real. $100 basketball jersey that says Tight End University.
First off, wrong sport. Also way too expensive.
Yeah.
Is it Fanatics? Is it made by Fanatics?
Probably $40 polos and $60 hoodies. And I think that's the wildest thing about like sports and marketing and sales now is, and not you specifically, Jake, because that's insulting if I'm targeting you, but I'm targeting young adults. Like how easily idiots can be fooled into thinking that stuff is like a legitimate product, service, or idea when it's just a way to sell.
Yeah, you got to get yours.
Now, I feel, obviously, this is America. Everything turns into a cash grab.
Yeah.
I feel like it was altruistic at first.
Yeah, it has great intentions. But if you can make a little money on the side, make a little money.
Yeah, make some money. I bet every aspiring AAU and high school football tight end has one of those shirts.
Yeah, and they're repping the brand, making the tight end position more prolific in football. Some of the guys that do some of the hardest work on the field.
Right.
No, they're not making that position relevant. What's making that position relevant is the lack of talent at running back. Like this is how you get short yardage outside the tackles football now. It used to be Marshall Faulk. Like that, it just doesn't exist.
Well, running the ball is dead now, unless you're running with your quarterback.
Well, even like the one cat who's the best one at it, who had a terrible season, is the kid for the LA Chargers. Like there used to be this production from a player coming out of the backfield. Now it's just easier. It's easier to.
It's different schemes, different systems that they're running with nowadays.
Not offenses though, defenses. Because I've been over this on time. This is all that zone blocking crap, where you have to have a guy in the backfield because there's going to be a zone open.
Yeah, check down.
And check down.
There's some tight ends that transcend exactly what you're saying, though. Like George Kittle, Travis Kelce.
Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, I mean, in this generation of football, there's a small handful that are actually game changers that you can scheme multiple ways, but also getting in the trenches and getting dirty and being a pseudo offensive lineman's part of the gig too.
Yeah, and that's tough work. Running a 2 tight end set is so much more popular nowadays than it's ever been.
And also, a running back should have won the MVP this year.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey should have been the MVP.
Definitely should not have been Lamar.
He had a good season, but not like MVP-worthy season.
He had the same season Tyrod Taylor had in 2018.
Tight End University, presented by Charmin, is the name of their Twitter.
Good sponsorship.
I'm looking at, so I'm like, okay, like, let's dive into social media. What is Tight End University doing? Like, what are they doing to give back to pick a community, pick a, like, part of society that might need a little help? T-shirt link. Like, this whole thing is new drop. Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, actually some cool action photos of like tight ends. New drop. Like, I'm just like, come on.
We give our shirts away.
Yeah, this is not real.
Yeah. And if you want to pay shipping, I'll send one anywhere in the world.
Hey, here's Greg Olson with a perfectly framed Raising Cane's in the background. Like, this is not altruistic. This is stupid. Shop today, $15 off, $75. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the original intent.
Well,
was just getting a bunch of successful tight ends together and talking about the future of the position and workshopping and bringing some young studs in on it. Now it's turned into a brand, and now they're selling overpriced jerseys.
Diving into their website a little bit more, because of the merch, at the end of the event, all proceeds are donated to variable charities or a variety of charities. And it's probably a bunch of the charities that the tight ends themselves in the league work with or have founded.
I love that you said that, because that's the goal of this thing, right? Is to create an ambiguity on where that actually goes, because it doesn't. Like, because if it was going to actual people they were helping, for instance, like if you go to like Mr. Irrelevant Foundation's website, it shows you the charities they help.
Mm-hmm.
It has photos of them handing over big ass checks. This thing is a work. George Kittle, Travis Kelce, Greg Olson, I'm going to assume Dallas Clark. All of this is an effort to take money from idiots. Charmin's on board. Like, hey, perfect brand for what this thing is. And this isn't exclusive to Tight End University. It's
literally the Boys and Girls Club.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
I had to do some digging. It's on 49ers.com. It makes no mention of it on Tight End University.
No, I see no mention of it on Tight End University. But again, it's not just these guys. Like, I'm not sure. Oh, good news. Free shipping on orders over $125.
It's going to charity.
So I can't just buy a jersey.
It's not going to charity. That's what I'm saying. They're all getting a cut off of it. And then a incredibly small percent is going to charity, if a percent is going. But they all do this. This is not exclusive to these guys. I just get embarrassed. Because there's some fool out there falling for this. Hey, Marie, what's the name of that weirdo we saw at the Super Bowl who did he was like a lineman who did the podcast, and then he was dating a gal that was a fella, and the world freaked out about it.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Wait.
The Bussin' with the Boys.
Bussin' with the Boys.
Oh, Taylor Lewan and I'm blanking on his other name.
Yeah.
But Taylor Lewan.
Their thing came up the other day too. I saw where it was, hey, we're about to make this, gigantic leap into currently active players and how it's important to have
Compton.
Thank you. And how we're going to be able to like create a new opportunity for individuals to tell stories alongside the insight you want. By the way, buy our t-shirts. You're like, oh my God.
Everything's got a t-shirt now.
No, I get it.
Duke City Championship Wrestling's got t-shirts.
Okay, good point. What'd you pay for yours?
$30.
I don't think you did.
I paid.
Well, we don't charge $30.
$25, $30, whatever.
We don't charge that much either.
$20.
Ugh,
Now you might be right.
that might be actually be it. I don't know. I don't like the lie. I don't like the lie. Like, if you're gonna make a brand, just make a brand. What was the one Pat McAfee made for the punters? There's no confusion there. He's just selling you t-shirts. He's not even trying to lie to you about it.
Was it punters only? Because baseball has pitchers only.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Should be only pitchers.
Pitchers only is just for guys that are just pitchers, and that's all they do is they show up, they pitch, they throw, and then they leave.
This is not presented as cool, right?
No, I'm not buying that. I don't have any tight end university stuff.
It's called the PO Club, KLUB with the backwards K. Got to be real careful using a K.
Yeah.
Got to be real careful.
I mean, the number of them you use matters.
And the geographic location.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, yeah. The color of the shirt. Just be real careful.
No red or blue.
I was thinking white.
Very white.
Yeah, I was thinking very white.
Inside and out.
I was on the other side.
And on the hood.
And also, my entire complaint about this thing would go away if the Twitter handle was TE University Apparel. Like, if you just, I'd be fine. But it just feels predatory. That's it. That's my whole takeaway. I'm looking at our social medias. I'm looking at their social media. So I'm logged in, Van, to the 2 Men on social media.
Uh-huh.
You know how it shows you followers that follow this thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually familiar with some of these names that follow our show and follow this thing. I would say these are the most gullible people of all time.
Ah, well, then there's that.
People following the show right now are like, is it me?
Hey, being gullible is more fun.
Naivete is fun. Hey, Marie.
Updated news on Russell Wilson. He'll be released by March 13th.
Ooh, they're taking the rest of the hit on that too, huh?
Boom, boom, boom.
This is an idiot move by them, and I'll tell you why whenever we get back. It's 2 Men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
The Mountain West is red hot, but only one team is guaranteed an automatic berth. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision. Perfect vision, perfect game. Airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. And by Frontier Restaurant, an Albuquerque tradition for more than 50 years. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
To thank you for 40 unforgettable years, Dell Technologies is celebrating with anniversary savings on their most popular tech. For a limited time only, save on select next-gen PCs like the XPS 13 Plus, powered by Intel Core processors, and more. Plus, curate your dream setup with great deals on select monitors, mice, and more must-have electronics and accessories. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to leading-edge technology and free shipping on everything. Again, that's Dell.com/deals.
Nothing beats homemade. With every ingredient, there is authenticity, handcrafted to make you savor every single bite. And there is no better place to enjoy that than Frontier Restaurant, because Frontier has been perfecting their New Mexican-style homemade dishes for more than 50 years, from their delicious green chili stew and pozole to their famous breakfast burritos. Frontier thanks the UNM Sound Pack and Spirit Squads for their contribution to keeping the Lobo spirit alive. Join Frontier in supporting the UNM Lobos.
Paid for by government.com. Here's your chance to get 5 iconic United States silver dollars spanning the last 150 years in one amazing set. Experts agree this is a must-have for silver coin buyers. That's right, all 5 silver dollars are legal tender official United States mint coins. If you call 1-800-973-3098 right now, we'll send you this ultimate 5-piece American silver dollar set with each silver coin in extremely fine or brilliant uncirculated condition. Guaranteed. This set includes every type of U.S. silver dollar in American history, issued from 1878 to 2024. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your 150 years of U.S. silver dollars 5-piece set. Plus, receive a bonus display case, an information booklet, and free shipping. Don't miss your chance. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your 5-piece set of iconic U.S. silver dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
Searching HVAC near here.
Right here, ma'am. How can we help?
Wow, nobody local? Huh.
Wait, what? We are an HVAC company literally in your neighborhood. Why is she not seeing us?
Just all the big chains. Well, it is what it is.
What in the... Can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you. Because you're buried deep in the list of local HVAC providers. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in wash scent beads.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is 95.9 FM and AM 610.
Mike is hot.
Animal.
All right, what day did you say Russell Wilson's getting released?
They said
March 13th.
All right, March 13th, 2024.
He is now free to talk with other teams.
All right, so here's the problem, Van, and I knew this was going to happen. Proverbs 3:13-24. Oh, blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. Watch out.
Whoa, is that a John Mayer song or is that from the Bible?
Because that's what Russell Wilson's going to do. He's going to find some weird inspiration. He's going to end up turning that into his entire existence.
I'm surprised he hasn't tweeted that out yet.
That's what I'm saying. Also, I've run this Bible bit before on athletes and dates, and usually it's one that's a little more juicy than this, but you get the point. Like, he's going to do something of this nature.
It's just like, it's like astrology. You could read into anything. You just say anything. Like, oh, that applies to me.
And it's the most generic thing in the world. That at least has some relevance for Wilson's situation.
He got PAID paid with a 5-year extension, and he got released before it even started.
Didn't even throw a single ball during that.
This is wild, brother.
It's also National Good Samaritan Day.
He is that.
Yeah.
In real life, he's that.
He's a weirdo.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
It's the day before National Pie Day. Everyone knows that. That was the thing. Denver didn't want to lose their shine to National Pie Day.
It will forever be known as Russell Wilson Day.
3.14. Oh, wait. 13.
252 mil. Gone.
85 of it on dead money.
Crazy. I mean, he didn't have like a horrible season last year.
Yes,
it was very average. It was belligerently average.
Like 4,000 passing yards.
I mean, the Broncos both said and hinted at this for months that they were going to release him anyways.
Yeah, because they want to draft J.J. McCarthy.
He got done dirty, but not as dirty as Jaguars defensive tackle Foley Fatukasi.
A baller.
Okay.
He's been on some of my fantasy teams.
Jacksonville Jaguars over all social media networks. We'll use Twitter in this example. 7:19 this morning. Wished him a happy birthday.
Aww.
Right at noon, they released him. On his birthday, he got cut by his team on his birthday.
That's cold.
4 hours later, released.
That's one way to send him a statement. He'll get a job before Russ does.
Oh, yeah. He'll get signed day one.
Russ might not play.
Oh, somebody's dumb enough to pick up that contract.
The Vikings, maybe.
Middle of the road NFL teams are so hungry for a good quarterback.
Well,
they will roll the dice on Russell Wilson again.
Van, you and I've discussed the Steelers as well.
Yeah, I think Steelers is the best fit. Mike Tomlin can deal with all the drama involved. They already got a good team top to bottom.
Could you imagine
his average quarterback play will fit perfectly there?
The dynamic between Russ Wilson and George Pickens is going to be, they'll have no chemistry.
Wilson hasn't had chemistry with anybody in quite some time, so that's not going to be a surprise.
Other than Sierra.
Hey-o.
We don't know that. We didn't. Don't put that out there. We don't know that. They didn't really like. They didn't like each other until they got married. It's an arranged marriage, probably. They have kids.
Yeah, I think so. They're also raising Future Hendrix's kid, Future Junior.
The what?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Future, the rapper.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Now, why are they raising that person?
Because Future is a terrible father, and it's Sierra's kid. And Russell Wilson is now his stepfather.
Why did you say Future's kid if you could have just said Sierra's kid? Like, that makes way more sense.
Future's more prominent in my life.
Neither of us knew who that was.
I know who Future is. I didn't know that he had a kid with Russell Wilson's wife.
Yeah, that's why they literally play Future songs when Russell Wilson warms up.
Who's they?
God, that's funny.
The league, the other teams.
Every opposing team.
Yeah.
While they're out on the field warming up, they're playing Future songs?
Yeah.
Here's a weird question.
Hit me.
Did she have this child before she met Russell Wilson or after?
Before.
Oh, okay. That matters.
I'm glad Russell Wilson can't rap because we just got another Biggie Tupac coming. Stick with football, Russ. Don't let Russ rap.
With AI and auto-tune, he could go to the top of the charts.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Unlimited.
Unlimited funds from the Broncos that he can use to push his album to the top of the charts, except the big issue would be Walmart wouldn't sell it on their store shelves.
And the Subway deal.
What's that?
The Danger Witch, or what's it called?
Careful. It's a little spicy.
I don't believe that's... No one bought a sandwich because of that.
No, it turned me off at Subway. It did more for me not eating Subway than Jared did.
No. I mean,
I'll stand by that take.
Actually, it's just their bread.
If you get it toasted, it's too burnt.
See, the only thing Subway's got going for them right now is the footlong snacks. The footlong pretzel, the footlong churro, and the cookie.
They're all sold out everywhere. They're so good that they're all sold out. I went on the hunt for them.
It's a novelty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with a good product. It's like, I got a footlong cookie.
Yeah, I went on the hunt for this phallic chocolate cookie.
Mm-hmm.
It does not exist in the city.
I've seen pictures.
That's why people buy it, just to take the picture. It's a $5 Instagram pop.
They have them here. Oh, where was I?
At Subway, dummy.
No, at the Walmart. One of the Walmarts had a Subways. And they had the footlong cookies. I could smell them.
I want to try the pretzel.
It doesn't. I'm telling you guys, I don't even know if it's real.
Because you haven't seen it?
Okay, I have the Subway app right now. It says sold out. That's what the Subway app says.
Because it's so popular.
They just got a handful of them.
Yeah. Just an air of exclusivity just to drive interest. Yeah, this makes total sense.
And they
great marketing campaign.
They only gave them to movers and shakers. Like Eric Strauss got one. Put a picture up of it.
They brought it in the studio.
Yeah. They're like, we'll give one to Eric Strauss to get that audience. So we'll give one to Johnny James to get that audience.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have the whole city covered. It's a good plan.
They didn't give me one because they're not vegan.
I think chocolate chip cookies are vegan. If they don't have butter.
Yeah, butter, milk, eggs,
chocolate.
Jay,
chocolate.
It's 2 Men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
At LL Flooring, we've been a trusted partner to pros for over 30 years. With over 400 nationwide warehouses full of in-stock, job-ready inventory, you'll get what you need. And our exclusive pro pricing means that pros never pay retail. Because at LL Flooring, all we do is floors. So we're going to do it right. Sign up for a free pro account today to start getting pro benefits. LL Flooring, every step covered.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ziprecruiter.com/radio. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a realtor can help answer. Because realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Are you over 30 and putting off life insurance? It's time to get a quick quote from Ethos, a better, easier way to get term life insurance, all online with no medical exam. Answer a few health questions and you could be approved for up to $2 million. Isn't it worth 10 minutes to help protect your family's financial security? Ethos, up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppable bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent beads.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, So you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
I'm Jeff.
Here we go.
A Tuesday on the opening drive. Every Lobo fan seems to have an opinion. So does former Lobo great Kenny Thomas. We're kicking it with Kenny tomorrow. JJ Buck and I start the opening drive at 7 a.m.
Got some numbers here, gang. Russell Wilson's $85 million dead cap. You know what the second highest one is?
Dead cap is millennial for very untrue.
Please, that'd be Gen Zer, right?
I don't care.
Gen Z, yeah. Number 2.
Take your time.
Kaepernick?
Not even close.
I have no idea.
Aaron Rodgers.
Close.
Nah.
Yeah, he was sitting third. It's Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan.
Oh.
You're $40 million.
Was that with the Falcons?
That would be with the Falcons.
Yeah, they paid the Colts to take him.
See ya. Can you imagine being played? I got the number here. He's being paid $101 million to not play football.
So sweet.
No, wait, I did it wrong. $111 million to not play football.
That's awesome.
This is, and the rest of the AFC West is doing like that Sun Tzu stuff. Like, your enemy will destroy itself.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee. Who's the GM over there? It's like Sean Payton's buddy, right? That's how he got the job. Ugh. The Buccaneers and 5-time Pro Bowler Mike Evans reached an agreement on a 2-year $52 million, includes $35 million guaranteed.
Deserves it. The Broncos GM is George Patton.
It's similar to Sean Payton.
Dang. World War I general?
He was a man of the people, at least.
That ensures Baker Mayfield's there again, right? It's got
100. 100.
You don't want to piss Mike Evans off to make sure he goes in the Hall of Fame as a Buccaneer. That's legacy money.
Well, and they paid Mike Evans today, so Baker ain't going nowhere.
Yes, Amory. That thing we just said moments ago.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm agreeing.
Baker Mayfield, the real comeback player of the year winner.
Well, he didn't win, though.
In my book, he did.
Sorry, friend of the show and history buff. George Patton's World War II. My bad. Sorry. 2. Misspoke.
Oh, I thought I heard you say 2.
Could have. Could have been an editorial for no reason.
You were putting that editorial out past Amory editing the podcast and missing the setup.
Yep. Whoopsie.
There is a fun fondness for players who spend their whole career in one place, right?
Yeah.
Like this all but assures that he's that thing.
Right. I mean, if he's still healthy and productive 2 years from now, you keep re-upping 1 year at a time every single year.
Like Julio Jones?
Yeah. He's like, you're still good enough to be on our team. Here's another 20 milli.
He's like a Julio level talent. He seems like that guy. He was really good for a while, never super great.
Scored more touchdowns than Julio, though.
Yeah.
I think
like
Mike Evans
consistent-
is just as good as Julio. He never got the shine.
Yeah.
Mike Evans is like an upper echelon all-time wide receiver, but for whatever reason, never got the love. Always underrated.
Yeah, if he keeps playing the way he is, he has a big chance of breaking some records.
He's got 1,000 yards
a season
every year of his career.
And he has a ring.
Do you feel like Donald Driver is wild special?
What?
Sorry. Do you feel like... oh, okay.
Like all-time great?
No.
Like conversation?
No. Just special.
I'm going to say soft yes, not hard yes.
But it's only because he only played with the Packers.
I wouldn't. He wouldn't be on my GOAT list.
I was trying to come up with another guy, but I mean that's like the one I could come up with.
Larry
That was
Fitz?
Yeah, but he was top tier. Like Donald Driver is like very mid tier.
Mike Evans is in the conversation.
Oh, sure. I hear that. I'm doing the fondness of a team. You know.
Yeah, when you're talking about all-time receiver GOATs, Rice, Moss, T.O., knock out the big ones real quick.
30 seconds.
Like at the top tier of second tier.
Amory, you did so very good today. Jake, mid.
I was here.
Van, final words.
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. Anything we didn't cover, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff and JJ.
Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, porque.